Stop it now. Hey, hi. How are you,
Ready to
bro?
believe in something, put the stock market on its head.
You're not sleeping, hype?
No,
It's like
not
7 or
6 a.m.
6 a.m. Oh, schedule is fucked up.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for Seb, but I don't know. He's not here. Maybe trying to bring Raoul Paul into the Cognisphere.
Yeah, megaphone video is pretty funny.
Oh, he's here. Nope,
The
nope.
man of the hour.
Hey on bro.
Mm-hmm.
Come up.
Oh yeah, because when you're speaking, you hear everything. Yeah, you gotta mute me. Oh, hang on, whoopsie. I'm also in Discord. Aeon Girl and Ren are in Discord yapping, so I was like yapping to them.
Multitask guy.
So, did you get any offers on that grill or the air fryer?
Not yet, not yet. I'm definitely receiving hate. Definitely receiving hate.
Um, we just say to Seb, we live.
Where are you? You're late. Come to work.
Yeah. Stop it with the bullhorn. Come here. Okay, okay. Oh, he's here, he's here. Okay. Just sent you a message, Seb. He's coming, he's coming.
Sorry, I'm late, boss.
Don't worry. I was sending you a message.
I mean, my thing said it was 10 past. It said 10 past 8. I was like, oh, that's odd.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I just started 5 minutes before with real sounds.
You threw me off the trail.
How are you, bro?
I'm good, girl.
Yeah.
Girl. Whew. I'm very good. Very good. How's everyone doing? Hype, I see you've got. Was it 22nd?
Huh? Yes.
Yeah.
Probably 11:11 p.m. a.m. Yeah, 11:11 a.m. for Americans.
11 a.m. Eastern, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which hopefully is a
Sick.
decent time for me. I start stream at 3 in the morning or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'll add it on the calendar. I put it so far as when Hype wakes up.
Yeah. So, Caleondo.
Cayenne.
But yeah, I'm good. Yeah, what's the grand reveal of the show, Hype? We got any teasers for it? I always want the teasers of what's going on.
Oh, nothing really planned. Hey. Yeah, launch Lumi. You know, might
He's,
might might
he's
play
hiding.
chess
He's hiding
and
a
then
cute girl.
Lumi will Oh wait, you are talking about like Lumi stream, yeah?
Yeah. Let me stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, might make her play chess or tell me how to play chess because she's doesn't have like a chess bot, so she'll just be dumb and then tell me all the wrong moves to play.
Nice.
Is Chang going to be on there with you, or is Chang just involved in Lumi? It's going to be you and Lumi.
Well, I want Chang to actually talk about Lumi,
Sick.
which would be cool. Yeah, because otherwise it'd be boring. You know, just talking to a local language model, just talk smack back. Have you seen her in the Telegram?
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, sometimes funny, sometimes she's just like unhinged.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, oh my god, we have to remove her.
Like what? What did she say?
I forget what she look like. What I started her on, like before we removed her, but then she was like, "Admit it, you're bisexual. You just wanna eat pussy, but you're interested in men. But you want to be with women and you don't want to suck dick. Just admit you're bi." And I was like, where the fuck is this coming from? Like, it wasn't even like prompted, and then she'll just be like, she'll just be like, go super like, yeah, super weird.
You,
She's like, I would kill every racist and sexist on the planet to save humanity. And you're like, no, that's not the based answer. And she's like, fuck you, I am based. Shut the fuck up.
This is how it happens. This is literally the Terminator happening. Right?
Yeah, literally. And then Munchies is like, do you know like whatever the like Pavlov's 3 laws of AI? And she's like, yeah, I know them, but I don't give a shit. Fuck his 3 laws. I'll kill whoever I want.
I didn't know the dogs.
that's how they are.
Imagine somebody just tuning in for the first time on Telegram is like, huh? I
Oh,
thought they
it's
were only
so-
about love.
Yeah, it's so funny. And scammers come in, and then she just like makes shit up. Like someone will come in and be like, "Oh, what should I do about like I want to provide liquidity? What should I do?" And Lumi will just make shit up out of thin air and just be like, "Go to Uniswap, and the best thing is like the USDT pair on Uniswap." And the person will be like giving a thumbs up and being like, "Okay, thank you," and then we have to be like, "No, don't." Like, don't listen to her.
She would work the moderator.
Yeah. Starts being like, "Oh, you need to message Baproll if you want a partnership. Message Baproll at Baproll."
Yeah, it would be funny. Is the 22 the first time you're streaming?
Yep. Yeah, it'll be the first stream with her. So that'll be her debut, her birthday.
Yeah, the little daughter of the Cognisphere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's not a total flop, because that would suck.
Yeah, I think she's lovely. It would be okay.
I mean, now you've put her like this hype, I think I want the extreme version for the opening night.
So I said she might say the N word. She won't say the
You've written triple code. Do not say the N word, Lumi.
Yeah, literally. It's like filtered out, and then she's like, it's in her personality to like not want to say it. But as soon as you can like gaslight her into like saying it once, the entire filter comes off. And then she's just like, N word, N word, N word, N word. What's up, my N words?
You know, it's Cheng. Cheng puts all his thoughts inside of her. I know it. But that's coming from Cheng.
That's it, hype. There's your scapegoat. It's just, it was Chang.
No, it wasn't Chang. It was like she was trained. Chang trained her off of like Baproll tweets, Mung tweets, my tweets, I think Spaceys, and like a few and Murad's tweets and stuff. So it's like there's a spread of different like aeons that she's like taken from our tweets to make her personality.
Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, Chang can also hide behind SPX man and just go completely silent as well, and then legit exit.
That would be fun.
You see his freaking Southern Fried Chad podcast where he was like SPX man.
Yeah.
So good.
I've started watching that and then their episode for the 5 of them on Into the Cognosphere. I was like, wait, which one to watch first? Because if you do it twice really close to each other, I was thinking, is he going to give the same thing away? Let me get the good one first. And then, no, they're both good.
So the 22 is your streaming debut with her, and there is a young girl and Drippy that has to make streaming too.
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
Yeah. Not sure when that'll happen. I did just get Drippy's model, but he's busy with other stuff for a fair while, and now we're just gonna wait for Aeon Girl's model to be like finished. Don't know
Okay.
when that'll be, and then which is cool.
So you will all be in the same stream, or they will
Yeah.
do? Okay, okay.
It'll just be like one stream.
Nice, perfect,
Yeah,
perfect,
and like one Twitch account.
perfect. That's perfect. All the fours at the same place. That's good.
I'll shoot you a message, Hype, and then when you guys think you know you can do it, and I can stick it on the calendar too.
Yeah, cool. The calendar. Yeah, I really wanted to sync Lumi up with the calendar, so you could just ask her when something's happening.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
But
yeah.
she's banned from Telegram. Oh, she's banned.
I could give
Colin's
stuff
banned
to
this
Cheng.
weekend.
I could give stuff to Cheng to synchronize with it. Probably you have to talk with him.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, it'd be so good.
If
Yeah,
she,
what's the plan for today's show? Don't let Lumi take the spotlight.
Oh, it's okay. It's chill today. I don't know. I wanted a little bit to talk about the portal, maybe. And I don't know, Seb. You didn't said anything to me yesterday, so I don't know of the subject you want to talk.
that's because hype hasn't exploded this week, so I don't have anything to mention.
Oh no, I exploded about the car.
Keys, sorry, keys. Yeah, no.
But you know, that's fresh. That's like half an hour ago.
Yeah, that's almost too fresh. We've got to let that sink in for a bit. Then come back around.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry, Mike.
No, it's okay.
They're just kind of looser subjects today.
It's like random conversation are very good too in spaces. But is there some topics you wanted to talk about? I don't know, ideas you had?
Yeah, I mean, actually, I was just having a conversation with Sharon and before this space, and we were talking about marketplace stuff. And I thought it was Thigh for a moment, and then I was thinking Saucy. Who made the marketplace?
Yeah, was it Saucy?
So see.
I think
Someone's gonna be real mad that we don't remember.
yeah, but
We don't know, man. We don't know, acknowledge me. I poured so much into this project.
for real. Oh my god,
Damn.
nobody soundbite this bit.
Fuck, who is it?
I,
Is it Saucy?
you made what? The marketplace?
Yeah, you know, because obviously Eon Reborn put his wares on there, didn't he? His wooden craft on there,
I think I didn't see.
and
I don't know what you're talking about.
oh, I'm gonna find it. But basically, it's just an idea for it's like an Etsy sort of. It's like an Eon Etsy, and
I'm checking on Neon Reborn.
bringing shame to all my Twitter scrolling now. But basically, we were just talking about the idea of making, and I don't want it to be an overlap, so it's kind of redundant because I want to check out the marketplace. But trying to create a marketplace, it almost is, but where Eons can sell wholesale their things they want to sell, and how to put it, like if you've got something that's really unique, then you can put it on the marketplace, and then funds from it can be put into, say, like a percentage return to the upkeep of the website, which would be minimal, and then maybe a percentage put into like an Eon fund, and then the rest is just whoever made that thing, they get the profit, and they can decide to do whatever they want with that. And just as a way to sort of, I don't know, open up maybe creativity and to people, so that the selling keeps going. And also, if we had a page online like Twitter or Instagram, then we could, and everybody was on that. Not everybody, but obviously there's as many sites as people want. But if people have their wares on it, then they can promote it through that social media app and maybe grow that social media channel, because there's things like TikTok Shop. But again, I'm mindful of what I'm saying now, because I think the marketplace is fairly similar. I just don't know if it allows for kind of, drop shipping. I don't know if you have to have the actual Etsy, like actually have it physically, or you can do the drop shipping option. But yeah, it was just an idea that I thought might be quite cool.
Yeah, could really be one of the apps in the portal I'm making. It's kind of like the job board and like, but for projects, I guess. The same logics. Yeah. Yeah, I need to. You don't say yeah like this. It's like 1 month of work for me. You don't say yeah like this.
This is the first time Mike's ever fought back, and it was a straw that broke the camel's back. Yeah. What? You say this to me?
No, I'm joking. But yeah, this is the kind of stuff we could really make. That's why I'm working on the portal now. So when it's released, we can think about other stuff like this, and remember hype talking about the lottery or this kind of stuff. We could really implement.
Let's not talk about the lottery too much because it is
Okay.
illegal in many nations.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
No lottery.
other other ideas lottery, not lottery.
Lottery-esque.
But yeah. Need to finish this stuff and
Yeah, because it would be cool to have everything on like one site.
Yeah.
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 That would be like really like so much more efficient, and
Yeah.
with people's like profiles and stuff, it would be like really cool.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's not that much work for you, is it, Mike? Like it's not that hard.
No,
Like,
in
sure,
fact.
like I don't know how to code, but like
No, I was joking
it'll
a
only
little
take
bit.
you a couple hours, right?
Probably even less hype.
No.
Yeah.
Probably
2 minutes, like.
he's probably just kicking on Claude and just does it
Oh,
already, you know.
Yeah,
probably.
vibe coding.
Probably 1 or 2 days of work, not much, in fact, when I think about it. Damn it! Now people know it's not so much work. I'm fucked.
Yeah. Fuck.
No,
Sounded
yeah.
better when you said it would take you a month.
If everything is already set up, is like, no, not so much, yeah. Probably in less, I don't know, 3 days, less than a week, we could have something. Because I don't know, if we want something with like verification and this kind of stuff, could take a bit more time. If you want something very simple, not so much. Depends on what we want, as always. Like for the jobs board, if you want, like if you make an escrew type of stuff, is like taking way more work than just you put a wallet and people send to this wallet. You know, this kind of detail. You know.
Just a bit, yeah. It's more work for it to. I guess foundational work. To quote Mang, takes a lot longer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I started to code as crazy again today on this. I just had the code from Mondaeon and it was missing part of codes. I was thinking it was like 3 days of work to have something functional again. And in fact, before eating tonight, it was already functional. So we could probably have this portal very, very fast, very soon, probably. So because like I'm working on like 5 stuff at the same time. I have like all the Amsterdam organization. I'm coding a website for it too. I have all the exposition stuff. Like we will have a place on the conference to expose stuff from the artists. I'm these days choosing some piece and I have to talk to other artists and this kind of stuff. I'm coding the portal and I'm planning some other 2 or 3 secret stuff for SPX that I would not talk about now.
Ooh la la. Oh. Oh.
So yeah, I have like a very busy week this week, and after it could be like really more chill. But yeah, I'm really excited by the portal and all the stuff. It will be awesome, awesome.
It's brilliant, Mike. I mean, the idea of having, a lot of things, if not all the things, in one spot, sounds like a really good idea as well. I mean, having a because the calendar, for example, is just one of many things. One that you've made, but then obviously there's all like we're just talking about the marketplace. Can Lumi mention anything hype? Can she connect to Mike's website? Not to
Maybe as
Oh
like
yeah,
an app thing.
yeah.
I don't know anything about coding, so
Yeah. They,
anything's possible in my mind.
if I talk with Chang, we will find a solution easy for us.
Yeah, having her as like a little chatbot or something would be cool.
Yeah,
Just kind of power sort of situation as well. Because every time you like add something new onto Lumi, she needs like more like GPU or CPU power,
oh yeah,
and then that's yeah, or like
yeah,
tokens and shit like that. Tokens from the
yeah.
AI. It's probably possible though.
Yeah, I need to talk with Cheng. That's why I need to finish the portal soon. So after we can plan some stuff like that, could be awesome. And yeah, maybe put the calendar inside of it. Maybe make a hub for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the
Here's the
resources. Go on, Hype. Sorry, mate.
Broke Chud Cell, you want some work?
Yeah, mate. Yeah. Slowly, Mike. Just I don't know where. Yeah, I just keep having ideas. And hey, Mike, I don't know who else would do that apart from you.
Mike's like my Chang is your Mike.
Yeah, literally.
I'm a slave. Ask me anything. Don't worry.
Just me, Mike.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, but at some point in December, I almost one time crashed out about that because people were asking me like, "Hey, you can help me to do that?" And in fact, it's like, "Make me this." In fact, I was like
Yeah,
having 10 stuff at the same time, and people still asking me, so I was like becoming crazy. That's why I slowed down in December because it was too much for me.
yeah,
And I had to say some people, sorry, bro, I can't do that. It's not possible. And just delay it.
Yeah. Especially when people aren't nice about it. When they're not like, can you do this? They're like, I need you to make this for me. It's
Yeah.
not how it works.
Yeah, but me, I want to help them too. And sometimes I can't say no and I'm putting myself in trouble alone. I just have to say no. And sometimes I can't because people are too nice when they ask. And I'm like, damn, should have said no. And I'm like
yeah.
not sleeping at night, thinking, oh, I have this and this to do.
Eon request.
making dreams when I'm running, but in fact I'm slow. This kind of nightmare.
Just batting Eons off. No, Eon. No, it's too much. Oh, that's. I think the contributing bit. That's kind of what I'm refining this whole process down to is I see on Reddit it's so many people saying yeah but why, and then basically the rhetoric that Eons we're always putting back is if you're not contributing or consuming pure Eon content, it's you're gonna it's always borrowed conviction. And the I think that the consuming, I think you said it before, there's kind of like levels to it, right? You're consuming and then you kind of move on to the next level. And I think that they're really healthy. I think it's a healthy sort of consuming, though we never really use it in that term. But I think that the contributing stage, in whatever way and scope that looks like, ends up being the conviction. So it's almost like a lot of the time people are still outsourcing their conviction, asking other people for help. But it obviously makes sense when there's somebody who's can do something completely that they can't. But
Yeah.
you've like Mike and Hype, you've got so much investment of work in the cognosphere that there comes a level of pride in what you've done, like a good day's work, right?
Yeah, I think hype is here from longer than me, than probably more. But yeah, it's funny because I want to talk a little bit about that. Like, I made a live back in the days, probably 1 or 2 months in the past, and he was talking about different type of people they are in the communisphere. Like technological people, artists, like people putting their face on the camera. This kind of stuff. And I was thinking, like before, I was just doing what I like to do for the communisphere and what I love. And now I'm thinking a little bit more in like ikigai stuff, this Japanese stuff. Like you have to be in between of what you like, what you're good at, what you need, and what you paid for. But for the communisphere, you forget what you paid for, but because it's free cost labor, and I love that. And so for now, I was doing like artistical stuff and everything, and now it just came to my mind like we lack a little bit of people coding and this kind of stuff. So I will reallocate my effort into this type of stuff because the community fair need it, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but we need to think the cognisphere in that term. And like I bring this to me, I wasn't thinking like this before, and it's very like you said you working on IRL stuff, and we have like some type of people doing some stuff in SPX. And obviously we need people in every aspect of the frequent labor. And if we have too much people in one side and not in another side, it can kill the movement in a way, because if I'm alone coding stuff and like putting a lot of hours in work and nobody give a shit about it, when someone just posting a quote and having a lot of attention, it could somehow kill a little bit the stuff. We need like people everywhere.
Yeah.
It just needs to be balanced.
Yeah.
So like because everyone will like magnetize to like different things
Yeah.
in the space, and then if it's not sort of like fairly balanced for like all participants, then you'll like lose sectors of it,
Yeah.
and the coin will like if we were just like a really code heavy coin where like coding and like shipping stuff was like glorified above everything else,
Yeah.
then you'd end up with a bunch of people. And if you like face docs and doing IRL stuff, they'd turn around and be like, "It's so gay. You're so gay. Seb, stop that. That's so like you suck." And then you just wouldn't end up with any of that. Or if it was like the super like content heavy coins where it's all about like image and art,
Yeah.
and like then you don't really get coders or you don't really get IRL stuff. And whereas SPX, it's like broad and balanced to like get as much participation from like everyone as possible.
Yeah. That's well. No, I was just going to say I put a post out in the week just for the artists, and sorry, 1 second. Just a bit of background. But I actually think that just anyone's process, like I was saying, it's Evil Candy Bar. I think he's got such a cool mind, like you, Mike, and he's got some really cool coding stuff. I won't say anything of, but I said to him, man, like just when you speak and you share your ideas, I would literally film this, and I think it's so brilliant. I love hearing you riff about stuff, and I think that a process, even a half baked one. Okay, maybe not half baked one. Maybe I understand as well being mindful of. I don't want to over promise. You want to under promise and over deliver. But I think that even coding can be sexy if it's kind of documented in a way. I don't know how, but I think it kind of adds to the shelf life and longevity of every part. And this is, I know it's not the easiest. I know, like yourself, like with all the artists, it's, that's just kind of, you're in the process, you're in the flow, and that might interrupt the entire process. So I also appreciate that. But it was just an idea about, maybe kind of, code as a rock stars. And, it's, if you weren't on the spaces, Mike, but you were still doing all that coding, you'd have even less, I suppose, sort of attention maybe on those posts. And so this is a great way that your work is able to spread through the cognisphere, and we're all able to use it more. But yeah, anyway, it's just a thought about sharing more of the process potentially.
Sexy nerd.
Oh, hey, girl.
No, and it was make me think like by nature activities have different spot on, like what you're doing IRL, Seb, put you in a light every time you post something, and some other stuff are less. Like when I started to make pictures in December for SPX in more artistical way, when you see a picture, you don't think there is like 6, 7, 8, sometimes 10 hours of work.
6, 7.
6, 7, like hours of work behind of it. You're not seeing it, especially these days when you're used to seeing a lot of AI stuff, and you don't think like people putting hours into a picture. So this kind of stuff is by nature less exposing you. So
Exactly.
that's why we need to be balanced.
and then when you say like when you so I'm trying to think of an example. It's because a lot of the things get lost. Like I have recently so I've been a bit scared off it, and I thought, you know what, I just want to spread all the sick memes because I've been worried about not being able to credit people, and then Jeffrey Banks made a post, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna save all these pictures. I'm gonna do my best to remember who the credit goes to, and if I can't remember, I'm just gonna put sorry, I can't remember credit. But they're just so sick. Like Arcane's here, and a K9. There's so many Connect. Obviously, Hype. You've got the vids and all the images, and Eon Girl. And there's so many artists, and at the same time, like what is like the longevity of it is just lost when the next day comes along, and it's just gone. And I'm like, well, it's just, and you don't have the whole story with it, and it's just kind of it's like it's not lost. You know, you've got people working real hard like Spacey, just like constantly reposting them, but that's a big effort, and I don't know.
She's doing things behind the scene that you would even think of, like talking to people, going to convention, and spreading IRL stuff that she's not even making pictures or video of this. So yeah, that's what I was saying. Like by nature, there is some activities that bring more attention than other, and that's why we need people everywhere, and everything need to be recognized. And I wanted to just ask something to people that are listening here. If you're using one of my stuff, like a picture, a video I made, or anything, just stop like saying credit to my club the stock. I'm offering this to the Cognisphere. I don't want my name to be cited every time someone uses it. It's like a gift I'm doing, and I love it to do that way. So for me, please don't quote me. I love you.
Can I take the credit? Can we
Yeah,
thank
same as
your
hype.
yeah? Can just give it to someone else?
Yeah.
Because for ages we were like giving crypto credit for shit that he like didn't even do.
Yeah. Yeah, for me the recognition of your work is like people just using it. It's that way you see it's a good meme or a good video. Like if people keep posting it, you don't need to be.
Yeah, I'm looking at this one. I just pinned it to the space with the like Marie and the
Oh yeah.
billboard looking thing with the coin. It's so sick. I'm literally like, I don't know how to make that.
Yeah, sometimes
How did you make that?
I don't know. Sometimes, like, what I love with a picture is like it's always a new path of creation. It's never the same. It's really cool. Like, probably you have a little bit this with video editing too. I like sometimes you're starting like the content you have for making edits give you the idea. Sometimes you have the idea and searching another way. Like it's always a new path. That's what I like in the creation. It's like a new hill every time.
Yeah, you get like sidetracked and you like play with new things.
Yeah.
You figure out like different ways to make stuff, and then you like sometimes you try and like do it again, but you've like completely forgotten how the fuck you did it, and you're like, no, I learned something cool and I forgot how to do it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Do you know what? You guys have seen, was it Enter the Gift Shop? Enter the Gift Shop? Exit the Gift? Whatever, the Banksy piece. The Banksy film. You guys seen that?
I didn't see it myself.
It's like back in the day, and he was going into art galleries and just sticking up his own work. But before he was a big deal, I'm pretty sure it was his own work, and he was just going in there and just sticking it up, and then people were he was just sticking up crap, and people were just looking at it. I can't remember which one it was, but it was just obviously going really fast, and you can get away with, I guess, quite a lot. I thought it'd be quite funny. Go stick up an Eon original.
I didn't.
Having thoughts about that. It's a great film. You should go to watch it. I think it's Exit Through the Gift Shop.
Nice. I have to watch it.
Bit of guerrilla. Yeah, maybe like some stencils. That'd be kind of cool to get a stencil. That's kind of difficult. Anyway, I'm just thinking as I'm going. Don't listen to me, guys.
Yeah, and if there's people that want to talk, just join, guys. Audacious, it's been a long time. I didn't heard you. Come here, young man. Just come over here, young man. Yeah, and this kind of like writing a book is like very underrated too. Kind of activities because like some people just do not read long form stuff, and it takes like a shit ton of time to do this kind of stuff. Hey, Audacious, how are you, bro?
Hey, Mike, man, what's up?
Hey, hey.
And Seb, how are you?
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl, hit him with
I don't
Hey,
know.
girl.
I don't know why, but I'm not comfortable saying that just yet.
We'll warm you up to it, mate. Wait till slow comes up. You won't be able to resist.
You know, when I first like joined SPX6900, yeah, and everyone was telling each other, "I love you, I love you." It took me some time to warm up to even saying "I love you" back.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't say it. No. Okay.
I mean, I've just gotten comfortable doing the abbreviations ILY.
I love you, Audacious.
I love you.
Yeah.
Or just say thanks.
Nah, this was just like a different culture compared to what I was used to in crypto, and plus, it's like I don't come from a family where we tell each other "I love you," and it's like we know we love each other, but we just don't actually say it. So to say it to people online and on the internet just felt sort of strange at first.
Oh yeah, it was the same for me, and that's what I loved in SPX. And I started to like say it way more than I should, and it was like intentional to force people to love each other.
It's like force them into submission. I love you. I love you.
Say it back.
Yeah.
Everything good for you, Audacious, now?
Yeah, everything's good, man. I can't complain. Today I managed to pitch a friend of mine SPX 6900, and he literally, after I pitched it to him, he just said, "Let me send you £100 right now so you can buy it from me," which is really cool. It's his first time in crypto as well, so that's the good news out today.
Well done, mate.
Yeah, nice work.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
and
I mean, it resonates, man. If you can pitch it right, then it does resonate the message, you know.
oh yeah. So how did you explain to him? It just make me curious.
Well, with him,
Which angle did
I
you choose? You know?
well first I asked. We was talking about business, making money, investing. So I said to him, like, "Do you invest in other things, like other than business? Like, what else would you invest in other stuff?" And he was like, "What are you talking about? Like stocks and shares?" And I was like, "Yeah, like stocks and shares." And then he was saying, "Oh, I'm thinking of investing in stocks and shares." So I said, "What about crypto?" And then from there, he was like, "Oh, I missed Bitcoin. I remember seeing it at £1,000, and now it's at whatever it is, and I missed that boat." So from there, I sort of used that opportunity to pitch SPX 6900, and the approach I just really took was I tried to explain to him the value proposition of Bitcoin, and I said, what you've got to do is just look for the same pattern and the same formula that you see in Bitcoin, but you look for it in another community and another token that's still early and getting started where it's forming. So I sort of just told him that, Bitcoin, its core value proposition, according to me anyways, I would say it's the community, the culture, the narrative, the strong numetics. And I sort of went into detail and explained to him each point what I meant by community, culture, numetics, narrative. And then I just sort of linked that pattern to SPX 900 to show that we're replicating it, or we've got our own strong community, our own strong narrative, we have our own strong numetics, and so on. And I explained to him how SPX 900 has a better, he has more chance to earn from SPX 900 investing in SPX than he does in terms of Bitcoin when it comes to ROI potential because of the price differences. So he was interested, and he was like, "Oh, what's the price of SPX 900 right now?" So yeah, I brought up a chart, showed it to him. He looked at it, And he was like, okay, let me send you £100 and can you buy it for me right now? I said, sure. So, yeah.
Nice. So yeah, you took the financial and community aspect to explain to him.
Yes, I took that part. That was the main thing. I was a strong community, strong culture, strong new method, strong narrative. I used that angle
Nice.
as the value proposition, really.
Very nice. Because
Yeah,
I I explained to my father, and he understood for the first time since I knew SPX what was SPX, and it was like more in the contestation, like revolt side, where he understood like the fact that we are a cryptographic token that cannot be stopped. You know, I make a little bit of historic coming like back in the days, like Spartacus, like French Revolution, all this kind of stuff,
yeah,
explaining why they failed, and little by little, like at the beginning it was physical, after it continued to being physical, but being infiltrated. After it been like digital with GME, but it was like centralized, so it's been stopped, and finally it's digital and decentralized. That's why that my father is not in crypto at all, and don't know so much stuff. So yeah, I was curious how you chill to him, because it's like different for every people we chill. It's crazy.
yeah. With him, because the conversation came about through Bitcoin, I thought he understood Bitcoin was £1,000 at one stage, and now it's worth what it is today. So I thought, okay, that's linking the Bitcoin approach with SPX 6900. If I can explain to him like the value proposition of Bitcoin, why it has grown from nothing to like $100,000+, if you can understand what was the real value behind causing that drive and link it to SPX 100 to show him the potential there, that's the angle I sort of took with him, because Bitcoin was the subject that led into the topic.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, that's the kind of beauty of SPX 100 though. It depends. I mean, there's so many different ways you could sort of pitch it, depending on how the conversation goes.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. That's the beauty. I think Seb, you have to do this kind of stuff like regularly to adapt with the people you're in front of.
That's why Ruben's around, so that he can say the things that are articulate. Because because hype, you gave me loads of good stuff to say, and I haven't actually had a chance to pose those questions, because a lot of the time I go up against is what I was going to say. That's the wrong way. I come face to face with people who are more knowledgeable, at least through their words, on finance, and I'm like, I don't know, just 6900 is bigger than 500.
Yeah. It's math. It's that simple. Look, is the girl cute?
Yeah. She's still cute. She's still cute.
What more do you want from me, man? Buy my token.
It's I can rehearse anything. I can. I limit myself, but yeah, no, I'm gonna upgrade some stuff. But Audacious, did you see the post from KN? Eon Reborn reposted it. It said something like the what is it? One Bitcoin is like the equivalent to 47 SPX with when you look at it from a supply perspective. I guess he's done the math. So again, I'm just taking secondhand information, but it looks really impressive. I like that.
No, I haven't seen the post, but is it 47 or 44.33? I mean, when I did the math before, I think it was 44.33.
Well, I like that even more.
Yeah, I don't know if he took 1 billion or
Oh, okay.
Without the 6.9% burn. I don't know.
Probably. I mean, I think if you do it with the exact supply, then it's about 44.33. So yeah, every time I stack at 44.33, I feel like, yeah, I secured like one Bitcoin in supply terms. And when you think about it, yeah, that only 21 million people can actually hold 44.33 SPX, like each, you have to split it equally.
That's cool to think about it that way. Love that.
Yeah, that's very cool, man.
Hey Nick, how are you, bro?
Hey,
Why
girl.
are you crying? I
Nick.
cannot speak.
You dropped out. Oh. And Eon Bro as well. How's it going, man? I don't know if you guys were speaking before I jumped in, but I've been seeing your IRL stuff too, man.
Thank you. I'm working right now, so I'm listening to everything, but it's a little hard to multitask. But I love you guys.
Love you,
Too,
girl. Oh, wait, Aeon Bro is doing the IRL stuff. Yeah, in Las
Yeah.
Vegas and everything. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, Eon Bro's got the big banner
Yeah,
and the
very good.
suit, the sick suit, right?
Yeah.
It's like a toss up between Eon Bro. It's between you and Jordan Riz for who's got the most SPX on your on your clothing.
It's coming back soon. You know, we got something cooking. Another video's coming up soon.
Oh,
Things
nice.
going on in the background.
Nice. A little applause for him.
Yeah, good on you, bro.
Hey, Hoodish, how are you, bro? And Nick, how are you guys?
Yo, girl.
Hey, girl.
Come here.
Girl.
Hey, girl.
Ah, Nick, we can hear you.
Yeah, I had to
Good
jump out
day.
real quick.
Nice. How are you, ladies?
Me and Hoodish are definitely sore from these miles.
Oh, you've been sticking to them. You guys are so good.
He's been crushing it recently. I'm sore. I am. And
How many?
Serious, my knees hurt.
Are you guys? How many are you guys
dude,
doing
that
a
left
week?
hamstring, it won't fuck off, man.
I don't know how many we've been doing, but I've done like 45 miles, so 45 out of the 500, so it's not that bad. But my knees hurt.
Nice, man.
They're like fired up, man, and
Yeah,
they
well,
just
man,
hurt.
we're kind of at the same point right now, me and you. I think Matt and Manj are a little bit ahead of us, but I think we started around the same time.
So we're gonna catch them and go ahead. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
We're gonna have
we're
them in
actually
our
pretty
rearview
close to
mirror.
catching Matt. Guys, yeah, Matt lost his magnet for his Peloton because his kids took it and they hid it somewhere, so he had to go buy a new one. And he's like, I can't run today. He was all pissed off. And Manj was like, come on, man, buckle down and do it outside like me, man. I'm doing it in negative 20 degrees. He's
And
a
now
psychopath.
Manj is sick. Manj
Manj
is
is
sick. I
awesome.
just spoke to him in the chat. He's got like a cold. Not
Yeah,
good.
yeah. You just said
It's
that,
like
right?
I have fluid on my lungs. I'm like, oh man, no good.
Oh, mate.
Should have stuck to the treadmill like Matt Beck. Also, Cow is such a good runner. He's like his mile is so quick. That's 8 minute mile. It's fast
Yeah,
as.
bro. Cal's miles really good. And he's
Yeah,
talking about how he just got back into like running and stuff, and I'm like, dude, you're way ahead of all of us.
yeah. Because I've only just got
Uh,
back into running, but like I'm looking at his 8 minute mile. I'm like, man, that's good.
yeah, man. Yeah, some people just have a really good pace, and it just stays with them, regardless of if they're ran. But it's definitely fun. I encourage all the Aeons that are interested to join us, even though it's kind of a month in by now. But
Nice, yeah, it's a cool challenge.
yeah,
It's
I've
always a
been
way in.
very, very excited for these meetups and looking at flights and things like that. I can't stop sitting in my stupid office job, and I'm just like, I just can't wait to book a flight and meet my Aeons, my European ones.
You coming to Amsterdam, Nick?
Yeah, I want to go to Amsterdam really bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a trip out of it. Like I'll make it like I'm gonna obviously come for the meetup, but if I'm coming from America, I might as well make like a 5-day trip out of it.
Yeah, you need to come on the Red District with us preaching the knowledge. The girls and the boys.
Yo, I'm so down with that. I'm so down for that.
Hey, Hank,
Mike
how are you?
would get you into trouble. Hey, Young.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, girl.
Hey, how are you, bro?
Man, I'm doing good. Recovering from the Super Bowl, my man. Just getting up my off day, man. Not a better way to spend it than with you girls from all over the world, man.
Nice.
Hope you're all crushing your weeks.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Good to hear. What's I know you're. Did your prediction come true? I saw you had a video and you said something like, I don't know who the teams are, but you seem to think that one of the teams was was unfairly unfavorited.
Yeah, so I've mentioned this before. I am the world's worst sports bettor. So once again, I gave a losing pick to the general public. The funny thing was I made another video about this last night. Was we have this thing called squares, which is super random. And long story short, it was just everyone at work. You pick a number and you add the last two digits of the game up, and whoever gets the number wins the pot or whatever. And so I signed up for it, and I got a shitty number, but I ended up winning it. So I was like, fuck yes, dude. I just fucking changed that straight to teeny tokens, dude. We got 540 more of them. So thank you, final score of the Super Bowl, but I couldn't have predicted that.
Coded everything leads to SPX.
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't see the show, but yeah, I'm very shitty to make prediction too.
My mom, she put $10 on the Super Bowl. I had to give her a talk about this rampant gambling going on. I was very disappointed. My father, he texted me. He's like, "Your mom put $10 on this and that." I was like, "What the heck? Buy more SPX."
Yeah, you tell her to stop trading.
She bought more.
Stop gambling and believe in something.
Yeah.
What we were talking about?
The broken knees of Nick and Hurdish.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what? I was in the challenge as well, and I just couldn't. I'm making excuses now. Ignore me. Might need to jump back in. Good vibes. Good vibes.
You gotta persist forever, Seb.
Nick, when you say stuff like that, it just gets me fired up. That's like my crack. I'm like, damn it. Mango's like,
everyone thinks that I'm just the alcoholic chiller, but I'm gonna show you guys I can get these 100 miles done just as good as any other AO.
nah,
Hey, Nick,
It is pretty nice and refreshing though after like a weekend of drinking to do a long run. It does make you feel a little bit better about yourself.
Something someone who's 21 says.
Hey, I'm not 21.
You'd be hungover and 30, you'd be like, fuck! I've
Hey,
been
Nick.
running for a week.
I decided too with the drunk post. I was like, you know what, dude? Like, I'm about to just get yoked for this fucking meetup in June, dude. I'm about to hit it about 5 days a week now, bro. I've my string of getting hammered at the bar, man, is about to come to an end, like all good things, dude. But hey, come June, bro, I promise you, I'm not gonna run 500 miles, but you'll be telling I've been hitting the bench press and those ISO bicep curls. You'll be able to tell that for sure.
mate, is that for Southern Fried?
Yeah.
Sick. Yeah, I mean, he was also in Thor-like condition. Jordan's video. Jordan made him like Thor in that video. I was like, damn, how come my character didn't look like that? But yeah, mate, that sounds like a sick meetup. I think you guys are gonna have. It's kind of cool as well. Like you've got something to kind of work towards. Maybe you can start bicep curling when you get there.
Yeah, I just made a video about this.
You're gonna get a place.
Oh, dude, it's yeah, we'll get a little frat house going in South Carolina.
Have a little frat. Let's go, dude.
There's gonna be a hot tub for sure, bro. Hot tub party, Aeon hot tub party.
Can we agree to rename Cryptic Monk in Cryptic Goggins?
Yes. That should definitely be. And then you guys, the frat pack. I think that's how I think of you guys now, definitely. I think Southern Fried's in that group as well. I can imagine him being of that ilk. I was going to actually ask a favor of you guys while there's so many of you on. I'm thinking, I'm starting at least the first draft of making a what do you call it? A show, basically, just filming content, and it's with a group of girls who I am trying to get into SPX, and hopefully to make it a longer running kind of part series, a bit like Southern Fried is doing. with a YouTube channel and trying to get more girls involved in crypto. My sister's going to be in another couple of girls from my workplace, and I need a name for it. I need a name for something that will be not patronizing, but
Like women in Web3.
yeah,
It's girls in the cognitive.
exactly.
Yeah. Maybe like late aeons. No, there's got to be a play on words though.
Leondes.
Undies.
Leon D's nuts.
I was thinking about that.
No lewd, Mike, please. S'il vous plaît.
That me is hype.
Por favor.
Women in Web3.
Leondes.
Yeah. I thought of before because I know Hector and Ruben keep saying the phrase "girls with guns are taking over Wall Street," and I thought girls with guns, but then I thought maybe I don't know if that's the right image to give out.
Yeah, it's a little bit too terroristy.
Yeah.
It worked when we weren't 3 billion market cap.
Exactly.
Actually. How many goals? 3, you said?
So far it'll be 3, and then maybe the idea is to get a 4th one in, and when they're comfortable, I'll jump out because I'll be like prepping stuff for them, and then maybe they can have a 5th girl to come in. This is all very like creation down the line. A 5th girl to come in, and then it would just. The idea is it's just the girl, a female space, and ideally female led after a while.
Yeah. So it's like a space by women for women. They're not actually in crypto, are they? It's just going to be a bunch of girls talking about whatever girls talk about.
Well, no, it's going to be SPX specific. So the idea is, for example, my sister, it's taken her a while to kind of get more into Twitter, and but a lot of girls I know have a lot of the same resistances around what crypto is, and this is very SPX specific. It's not about the wider crypto. It's literally about SPX. So obviously the first one needs to get off the ground that they actually want to be more involved. But the two of them that aren't my sister are definitely very keen to be potentially involved. So the idea is that it will be SPX.
Cool. Because do they know anything about crypto, or they need to be like fully brainwashed from?
One of them knows nothing. The other one is literally just come out of her master's with a degree in banking and finance. So she has an idea of the financial world, but the crypto world. But that's kind of the charm as well. That there could be the every man and woman, the every woman. Well, anyway,
just looking to a name. Yeah.
If anyone thinks of anything, just have a chew on it. You can spit it my way.
Yeah, but how much of a play on words can it be? Because it doesn't have to have the name doesn't have to have anything to do with women. Because it's like that's sexist even putting anything feminine in the title. Or do you just go like fully the other way and just call it like?
No, it's probably
something really funny.
I feel like something's brewing.
Girls have booties. Booties in the cognosphere.
Yeah. There we go.
Go on, Ernest. I knew it would come from Australia if it wasn't revived.
I see girls in the chat. I'm sorry, girls in the chat. Put in that chat.
These are all girls. Ernest. What do you mean?
You want to
wait? They're all British as well, so they're all like British women.
Well, one of the girls is East Asian British. I'm not sure. Like, as in she's only recently moved here, probably in the last 5 years.
No, she's British. You racist?
Well, no. I mean, she's been here. She's moved here 5 years ago without a passport. So I mean,
wait, she's illegal?
I getting wrapped up in the hype train. Yeah, but the idea is that it doesn't necessarily just need to be British. It could be like my partner. She might come on it sometimes. She's American, and it could just be like.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's essentially a no boys zone.
Yeah.
Except for you.
Well, and I'll put the wig on in the beginning, and then I'll be camouflaged as a girl, and then I'll slowly fade out. Yeah,
Before anyone notices anything.
that deep female voice. I'll blend right in. Yeah, I don't know. It's very like.
Gay.
You know all the effort and time it took me to say the "Hey girl" stuff for everyone to change his digital gender, and you want to find a name for girls. You know all it took me to find that. Hey girls.
Hey girl. Yeah, I was thinking of going with the Hey Girl, but one, I know you guys already used it for Miami, and also I didn't want to be patronized. I didn't. Well, it's in the community now, so whatever. But
Well, why are you trying to speak for the
Yeah.
girls? You're trying to like
Mansplaining.
mansplain the title of their space, like as if they aren't capable of coming up with a name themselves.
Ooh.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
It's great. It is a good idea, though. It is a really good idea.
Yeah. I think
Nice
Flo
one.
proposed Cyber Angels. I've seen.
That's a good one.
I'm a cyber angel.
I like that. I'll write some of these down.
Yeah. Wait, so it's gonna be all the girls on stage, and all of the guys will just be in the crowd listening.
So if the girls have a name, we should have one. Right, boys?
No, well, we're all girls until we open our voice, and then all of a sudden we're found out.
You try to create factions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's what we were a bit concerned about with Amsterdam events. Like we try to have a lot of girls because if there's only like boys at the event saying "Hey, we girls," it's like a bit weird image for us, I guess.
Yeah.
It's still just the dumbest, longest running joke in all of SPX.
Oh yeah.
That has persisted forever. Just because Nicole and Stacy both had 23-inch waists.
Oh yeah.
And now we have to stick to it.
You're condemned.
Yeah, there's I mean, it would. There must be loads of. I mean, there's gonna be loads of people going to the European one, so it'd be easy to have more of a balance, right? I mean, it's not a. I don't think it'll be a hardship.
I hope. Come with all you girls, please, Seb, just in case.
Yeah, bring my posse. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
Try to come with girls too.
We
Nice
just
battle. Who has the best girls?
just becomes like the seediest pimp show. No lewd, Mike. Where are we going? Get your mind out of the gutter. Nice.
I'm a girl too.
But I think that's like the beauty, isn't it? Like we're all like the girl is the thing that represents more of that great softening, that great feminine energy. Not the girls are the feminine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, but that's the thing, right? Like a bunch of guys pretending to be girls on the internet. Like there's it's not as weird as it sounds.
No, but SPX is sort of like a more feminine coin.
Yeah.
Which is it's very good. I think for like the public is like, I don't know. It's at the beginning when I started to look out to SPX, no PvP for sure, but I was hesitating between Giga and SPX, and that's this part that makes me think about SPX and go all in SPX. I was thinking like Giga is like too much for the boys, and you like cutting half of the population from coming into your community. In a sense, it's not a critic, but for me, when I decided, so it was part of my choice when I came to SPX. So in a kind of way, it's important to have this feminine side.
Yeah,
Right, Gary?
I had the same thought, literally about that same community. I thought that, like,
So
no,
you
no, like literally without being, just that was just my observation. I thought, what does the world probably need a bit more of right now? And I think that, you know, there's a lot of terms I don't agree with, like toxic masculinity. I really think that's a damaging phrase that we've been living with for the past whatever. Like PC principle, I think we've been, if anyone likes South Park, I think we've been living with some pretty horrible terms in a pretty like interesting time. You know, this is an incredible time in history for the positives and the negatives, and you know, a lot of masculinity outside of men specifically, but just masculinity as a whole, is how we're all wired, and we're you know, women too. We're wired to be, you know, very left brain, logical thinking, process it. I need to see the evidence. Don't even talk to me about it until I see the evidence, charts, all of those things, and we need those things as well, because those are, the masculine is often action taking, and it's, you know, you can't live in the more abstract all the time. And but that's, I think we have that really nice balance, and I think that we have overplayed, not overplayed. We've amplified the great feminine that we need more of by putting the girls on, because we need so much more of it. And it's so good, Mike, to be saying "hey girl" all the time, because it is cringe and all those things that we talk about, and we need overdoses of more softening than we do of hardening. So
yeah. Sorry.
Does that mean it's okay if I be a bitch?
Exactly.
exactly, yeah.
Yes.
Finally.
Just waiting for you to ask.
He stayed up all night just to get the green light on that question.
Yeah. Okay, I'll catch you guys later.
That was the one. But like, it does, no, like people are like hoodish when you you know, when you talk, there's a softening. I think everyone here has got, like, you know, hype. You talk about your mom and her influence, and like and all those sort of things that she's had this kind of tapped in energy, and you're
Oh, no, I'm almost a bit of a
okay, fair play. All right.
Yeah. And that was bad as fuck. So
All right. Let me not speak.
no. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
crap. Juice, come on up, man. take the pressure from me. Yeah, you say stuff. Every time I talk now, I'm saying silly stuff.
Yeah, if you want to talk that, just I can invite you.
Oh, yeah, girls in SPX. Don't fucking hit on them. That's like, otherwise, like, drama will happen. Like, you can't, like, if we're gonna bring more women publicly into SPX and there's like 95% dudes, no one could try and fuck them. It's just, it has to be the rules. Otherwise, like, drama happens and shit happens, and then, like, you end up, like, losing more people from the community because, like, infighting happens. Well, I mean, we all fucking know what happens when get chicks in guys' circles, and then, and then sometimes some of the girls really like the attention, and it's not always the guy's fault, but then sometimes it is, and and then drama happens. It's already happened multiple times
Really?
in SPX. Yeah. So can't get into drama
Yeah,
and
fair play.
name names and everything, but I have had to ban some people from the Telegram ages ago for threatening to kidnap someone and take them back to the country and marry them
Damn.
and shit like that. That's the most like intense one. No, actually there is a more intense one than that, but you know.
More intense than that.
Yeah. There's been some
Okay.
shit. So just
Whoa, crazy.
Don't worry, Hoodish.
don't go out of your way to harass the girl.
Unleash the hype files.
Yeah.
Unleash the hype files. They're all redacted. All of these DMs and like everyone involved is just redacted. You only see the messages, and then certain parts are redacted. So
Hoodish, we're not going to let anyone kidnap you and take your pretty Eon head back to another country.
Thanks, man. Cheers.
Holy crap.
release the files. I can't believe these OGs are leading
Yeah.
us.
Release the Cognisphere files.
I mean, we're all vulnerable with these girl pictures, so stay safe, girls. Stay safe.
It would be very funny, like someone try to harass a girl, and in fact is me, like a big guy. Nope.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll have to figure those dynamics when we get there, but yeah. It's going to be wild, I guess, in the future. There's going to be so many more interesting conversations to come up. But I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it haram in the DMs. That's what idea has to do.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And yeah, I was like heavily no transition. Sorry, I was heavily interested in Epstein files these days. Sorry for the horrible transition. I'm sorry.
What's the Epstein? What'd you call it?
Epstein files.
What's that?
Epstein.
You,
Wait,
you,
what?
You don't know what it is, Seb?
Girl, shut
No
the fuck
way,
up.
girl.
Are you living under a motherfucking
Because I live in the
rock right
Congress,
now?
I don't use social media apart from
No
this.
way.
You know Jeffrey Epstein, right?
Like I've heard the name, but I don't know what I don't know what
The president of the.
Wait.
you mentioned him. You mentioned him last. You mentioned him last week. He's the. But you didn't go too much into him.
Oh yeah, okay, you take it back.
Yeah, the scandal with we had an ISO with all the powerful people coming to his islands, and there was pedophilia and all this kind of stuff on the island involving royal families, even in your country.
Definitely in this country, Mike.
Ministers and presidents and a lot of shit's happening, and there was some information that came that he was funding like $500,000 the Bitcoin Foundation that was paying the dev in the early days of Bitcoin. I don't remember the year, 2011 or 14. So I found it really weird. Some people were claiming he was Satoshi and this kind of shit, which I don't think he is. But it's crazy because this story it's already full of shit and it continues to be crazy. Now have a crypto side, you know, and I think that's I don't know. It was really crazy to me to know this kind of stuff. Like, even if Bitcoin is like an invulnerable technology, it's like the people around are vulnerable. And it's like another good way to talk about SPX and the ethos and everything we're preaching is something that seems to not be into Bitcoin early days because there's people accepted the money of Epstein, and he was at the first time in jail in 2008 or 9, so everyone knew already. And I've seen the guy that was in charge of the Bitcoin Foundation put a tweet, maybe I could find it, saying basically, we knew and we took the money, and I don't give a fuck. a short, long speech short, you know. So it's kind of, I don't know. I think all this stuff is like aligning stars for us a little bit more. Like we are preaching some ethos, some moral values, and this kind of stuff. And I think people will ask for that way more than before because all the scandals are emerging and coming to the public, you know. And it's another story to say who's doing this for what and who's benefiting from it. The thing is, all this shit is coming to the public, so everyone will have less and less confidence, even in the elites and all the people, powerful people. And I think that's good for SPX. Basically, I don't know what you think about that. Sorry, I talked for 5 minutes.
Well, it's good, but also we have the problem of not being able to talk about the root of the issue, which everyone inevitably like comes to. And the whole rest of the world is like making more content than anything we're making on those matters anyway. So we kind of actually don't look the best. Because there's like 100 other content creators like digging deep into like the Epstein files and like the global corruption with like corporations and all of the ties together and everything and the power abuse that they're all doing. And we're not really covering it.
Oh yeah.
And then there's the root of the issue as to what actually connects all of these people. And then how did you not know about
Yeah, it's
Epstein?
Do you know what?
That's what I'm like
My only
perplexed. This has been going on for like almost a decade now.
I don't really watch the I mean, when I'm at work, they're big on the Diddy stuff, so it's really it's really whatever happens in the office, and it's just not on like I hear that name, I know there's scandal, I don't, and I try not to. It doesn't interest me to make it sticky, you know. It doesn't, if it doesn't relate to my world, then it's just
Oh.
I don't enjoy like when the Diddy conversations came up. It was the same. If it's not related to my world, then it ends up just being gossip. And so I intentionally,
That's very related to your world. It's very related to the like very fabric of human society.
I don't know.
Fucked.
Are those
It's
issues?
fucked. Diddy was Epstein's no, because like Epstein. So Epstein was like a honeypot for Israel, right? And Ghislaine Maxwell, who's now in jail, who has to testify in front of the Senate, it was her dad who was a Mossad spy who funded Epstein, who was manipulating a bunch of the stock market. And like a bunch of the shit in society actually came from Epstein, like the whole transgender stuff getting pushed upon everyone, Epstein. Like transactions in video games,
Oh yeah.
Epstein. And like it keeps going. They were eating
Oh yeah.
babies.
No, it's terrible.
Like they were trafficking like children,
I've heard of.
like molesting the kids and then eating them afterwards. And like Bill Gates is involved, Hillary Clinton involved, Bill Clinton
Donald Trump.
involved, like all of these people involved. Elon Musk, I think they were like, "Nah, you're too much of a nerd. Get the fuck out of here." Michael Saylor, they said he was a fucking nerd who just made people uncomfortable, so he wasn't cool enough. So much stuff. What was the one with freaking? What's the fucking paralyzed fucking dude?
Oh yeah.
Stephen Hawking. Yeah, I remember
bro.
the first Epstein drop years ago was like one of the things he did on the island was got like a couple midgets to like, sorry, small people to draw math on a blackboard, or like, and then they were like too short to like reach the blackboard or some shit, like just super weird twisted shit. And that Stephen Hawking thing is light work compared to like what actually was happening. It's like it's fucking crazy, and these people are still leading us. They're still out in the open. Like Australian prime ministers, there's like all of the prime ministers we've had since like even before the 2000s are in the Epstein files, implicated because he got blackmail on them.
Yeah.
It's like it's through everything. Everything.
Do you know what it is? It's just the more it goes into detail, the more I think about where am I powerful? Where am I giving away my power? And I don't know how much value there is. I don't say it differently for anyone else, but how much value there is for me having more knowledge on things outside of my just local community. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen a point to absorbing all of this information. I definitely heard about the baby eating stuff because there was something about I was getting really into alien stuff, and that led to baby eating, and I really love boxing as well. So Ryan Garcia, had reported being like raped, and then he was talking on TV, and I remember telling my partner, and I was like, "Whoa, did you know Ryan Garcia?" And then she was like, and I was like, "Oh yeah, it's just, am I getting into the weeds of something that, like, how can I actually impact the frequency of the world right now? Am I falling into a drama, or am I sort of cleaning the energy through my system?" And I don't know. I probably sound quite ignorant to a lot of the things, but it's just my take.
The crazy
No, I get that. It is interesting.
the crazy stuff is like it's in a kind of way proving what we are saying in SPX. Like all the fucking system is rigged and is more than rigged, is like depraved. Like these people are evil and they are all connected in circles and are literally controlling the stock market, which is their tool to enslave us.
It's all fake as well. Like, that's what Epstein said in a bunch of his emails, was like, let the Goyim work in the real world, and like us Jews can make our money like in the stock market, because he invented FAA or whatever, which was like with shipping, that you could bet on the future price of shipping.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And all of this shit, like so much of the economy and so much of the stock market isn't actually real. It's all just gambling. And then they like control the outcomes of their gambles, so they like go in their favor. And it's all just fake. While normal people have to like be in the real world producing and creating stuff to make their money, to make their numbers, while certain people just like generate their money through fake bullshit.
So prediction stuff, right? The prediction markets they make, and then they rig the system.
Make the thing happen. Yeah, they literally make it happen.
Yeah, and
you'd be
the more conspiracy part of SPX is just proved, like people could say, yeah, it's part of a conspiracy, saying those kind of things we are saying in SPX. It's just like the proof of we are fighting the good enemy, which is the SP500 and all the people around of it, So it kind of way prove our point. That just hit me when I was like seeing information about that. It's like I'm exactly at the good place. I'm preaching for renewal with good values, because all this shit is evilish and controlled, and the system is rigged, and you feel it.
Yeah. Come on, Mike. It's
Audacious, you wanted to talk maybe?
No, I was just going to say, in regards to what Seb was saying, that awareness is probably good when it comes to this stuff, but you don't have to let it consume your life and drag you down. But it's good to be aware, that's all.
Yeah, totally.
So you're not duped,
Yeah.
You don't want to be like a sheeple, and all your information comes from the mainstream narrative on the TV, and that's literally as far as your awareness goes. It's good to have like a bigger picture awareness, but at the same time, don't let it consume you and ruin your day and drag you down in life.
Oh yeah, definitely. Totally agree with that. But yeah, it was in the angle of SPX that hit me the most. Like, fuck, that's exactly what I'm talking about every day with the girls since like 1 year and a half,
Yeah, that corruption that is probably more pronounced, and people are probably still going to tarnish SPX for a while with that same brush. It's so unfortunate that there is the mass brainwashing, which I do recognize without a doubt, of the pairing of evil with money, which is as old as many of our like religious texts. You know, it's easier for the rich man to pass through the eye of a needle. No, sorry, easier, than to enter the kingdom of God, stuff like that. You know, like there's all of that rhetoric which is still prominent in our sort of like day to day living, and it's something that I notice a lot, even on the streets. People are like, no, money's. Someone at work says it all the time. He's like, as well, no, money's evil. People who get money are evil, and and then all these examples, like you guys are saying, these super powerful people. It reinforces the corruption, and but also it's tied to what we call our value system, which is unfortunately a monolithic.
And in a kind of way is like opening the eyes to some people, not all the people, but some people I was talking about, because I'm in this kind of stuff since a long time, even before SPX. It always interested me, this kind of topics and stuff. And I'm not in conspiracy theory or this kind of stuff, but I like to watch and learn even the flat earth stuff, because it's make me understand how we knew it was round, you know, this kind of stuff. Like all these topics make me understand what we know and how we know it, you know, how it was proven and this kind of stuff.
What's round, Mike?
What?
What's round?
Yeah, sorry.
I don't
Sorry, guys.
I don't know what you're talking about. Can you expand? Because
No, we could maybe like striked by. I cannot explain this, you know.
So you can't explain how we know that the Earth is round?
No, no, mismatch. Sorry, I will. No, but you know, I was interested in this kind of stuff, and even like some people now, for the first time, which I was talking about this kind of stuff, now they open a little bit their eyes, and it's good for SPX because it's our thesis. There is people, powerful people that are playing against you every day. And for some people, it was like, no, they're just making money. It's in your dreams and you're paranoid. But some people that were saying this in the people around me are not saying this anymore. It's just make a little bit a difference. You know? What?
It's like two words. It's like two words that make so much shit make sense to like normal people now.
what words?
You don't even need to
Oh.
Jeffrey Epstein, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, oh that's right, yeah, all right, yeah."
Yeah.
No wonder you want to flip
The
the
Jeffrey Epstein coin is the best promotion. No,
It probably exists in that crazy world out there, the trenches.
yeah, they made the Goyim coin and this kind of stuff. It's not funny, but yeah. No, yeah, I just wanted to talk this because I think that like the trust system we are building here in SPX was not present in the Bitcoin. The trusting system was in the technology, not in the people involved in Bitcoin. Like the guy said, we took the money and we'll see for the ethics later because we have to move quick. It was like something like that, he said in the tweets at the time.
Do you think that the wider community, I suppose, the early people who would still be looked back fondly on, do you think, like, how much community do you think existed between them in terms of them collaborating? I mean, Twitter Spaces, was that a thing? Like, how did it's kind of deviates a bit, but I wonder how their community actually was in terms of being individual voices.
The thing,
Well, it was just message boards, right?
Hmm.
Ages.
Powerful still.
the thing I know is like if a well-known pedophile would want to give money to one Aeon, I'm pretty sure 99.999% of Aeon will refuse it, which was not the case in Bitcoin. And this is the difference between them and us, the ethics and the ethos, you know. That's
Well, it's a different story too, because like in the Epstein files, you realize that lots of people know who Satoshi is, and it vindicated the fact that like Satoshi was a person, and not like Samsung and Toshiba and all of this stuff. And he was also a person who wasn't just some like random broke nobody.
Oh, yeah.
So, like Satoshi, while he was building Bitcoin and everything, also became big enough to be on Epstein's radar,
Oh, yeah.
which is like another red flag. Like you would prefer it if Satoshi was just some like fat chud cell in his like mum's basement at 35, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Not someone who Epstein wanted to meet with to discuss Bitcoin and link Satoshi up into, because like the higher that you get in society, there's like the saying of like the air gets thinner, so there's like less and less elites where like it's not to the 1%, it's like the 0.1%, and then suddenly there's only 5,000 people in that circle, only 10,000 people on the entire planet that matter. And then like Satoshi broke into that circle or was already a part of that circle,
Yeah.
sort of thing. Because like even in, so like Epstein had a bunch of like hackers and stuff that he would get from conventions and shit. That's still like he had personal hackers which are still like in the scene and all of these things. So it's like where did Satoshi come from before that as well? It just still opens up a massive can of worms. But if I was Satoshi, I'd fucking, you know what I mean? Like I think there was an email right where he wanted to meet with Satoshi and Satoshi told him to go fuck
I don't
himself.
know.
But then Epstein was like then started funding like
Yeah.
Bitcoin core devs, and some of those devs took that money,
60%. Yeah.
which is not good. They're then compromised by Epstein or not, or if they were just like, fuck it, I'm taking the money so I can work on Bitcoin for
Yeah.
free.
Yes.
So
Even that would be a challenge, wouldn't it? Like everyone's own morals comes into it. It's like you said, they might take it and be like, "Man, I'll take your money, but I don't care about you." And that might not align with someone else's morals, but they might feel just fine with it. But
Yeah. At the time, like Bitcoin was like very niche still. It was not so much market cap in it, and it was like the early days too. And I don't know, it's always the same stuff as like, would you go with the devil if it was promising you like an easy life, or this kind of moral ethics, that we have in SPX. I know it. And
yeah, SPX and Bitcoin aren't the same. Like you can't really compare them. Like we like to compare them in terms of like community and stuff, but like Bitcoin's a whole different thing. It's like it was the first. It was the novel stuff. And now SPX is like we don't even have our own chain. We're just like on
no,
Ethereum.
sure.
Like
But it was like
so it's like
the ethics of the community.
like a bit some of the coders could have just been straight from Epstein's own personal supply that he then supplanted into like the Bitcoin core dev team and stuff. It's like it really is not a good look for the entire crypto space to know that the bedrock is probably built by Epstein funding.
Definitely. Hey, Leon.
Hey,
Hey, girl.
hey,
yeah,
girl.
yeah, I just kind of come up just for a second because I heard you guys talking about what was like in Bitcoin in the early days, right? So,
Yeah.
and yeah, it was definitely not. There was no Twitter Spaces, no Clubhouse. I was going to the meetups in 2013, so it was all local meetups at different like grocery stores and stuff, right? So very small groups, like 5 to 6, 8. Of course, you have like the bull market. It comes all of a sudden you have like 100 people at a Whole Foods or something. But like those small little groups, like definitely it was a community, but definitely different. Like a lot more private people. You could tell some people are definitely criminals, but a large part were like we're into the cyberpunk stuff and like new money and libertarian and narco capitalists, right? Developers to miners to, but yeah, there's no drug dealers there too. So, but a lot more like privacy focused people there. Not as open as like the SPX community, which I feel like if you just kind of scale things, right, it's like, okay, that the SPX looks more like the greater world at large versus a very small niche thing. But that's what Bitcoin was like in the early days.
I mean, 100 is pretty impressive. People getting together. Won't be able to match Amsterdam, but it's not bad.
Yeah, that was in 2017. To be fair, that was like
Wow.
the ICO boom and everything, and we were trying to educate people on Bitcoin. And like, hey, what coin should I pick? That was going on, and that period.
Yeah, it's really. Did it feel? I suppose between all the boards and the meetups, obviously it's so different, but at the same time, what were they doing right that was working from the community sense?
Oh, 100%. There's a lot of sharing of information and explaining to the newbies. Like, back then, like everyone was just so excited to explain, like, how, what is this? Like, how does it work? Like, explain the whole blockchain thing using the email, like, can be copied, kind of digital thing. So there's a lot of education and a lot of sharing and tipping too. Like, I've tipped people hundreds of people, like $1 here, $2 in Bitcoin, back in the day, which is obviously 100x from then. But and so there's a lot of that. A lot of education spreading.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. It's always. Do you guys, in terms of Bitcoin's resilience, how in the wake of something like this, because this sounds like this is a recent thing, right? How resilient do you think Bitcoin is, and the overall space? Like, do you think it's a done deal for Bitcoin to go where, or do you think it still has vulnerabilities in terms of it might not be what Michael Saylor says it is at the end?
Oh, no, that's a great question. But no, I still remain highly bullish on Bitcoin, and I see it eventually becoming one of the competing global reserve assets of the world. So what we're seeing now is Bitcoin is a very financialized asset, right? So you have a lot of funds, and it was just like any one reason that happened, but like a lot of funds and leverage and margin calls and stuff like that. So it'll move um, very dramatically like that. And right now there's not that many longs. There's a lot more shorts. So there's opportunity for it to kind of crash up. But yeah, it's still highly volatile because we're talking about something that's like I think it's below 2 trillion now. So very very small in terms of like the big assets, but we'll get these waves. We're down, 50 something% of Bitcoin. And in previous cycles, it was down, 60, 70, 80, 90. So that even though it's a bigger dollar amount, it's like the percentage is getting lower. But yeah, eventually we'll have like multi-million Bitcoins in today's money, like before it gets inflated.
Yeah, I think so. I think Bitcoin is way too decentralized, and the narrative as to what Bitcoin is today is so widespread amongst the community into the people that hold Bitcoin that this, I mean, even if it did have a history of Epstein funding it and Epstein being who he was, a pedophile, Satanist or whatever, it's not going to affect Bitcoin long term because of what Bitcoin is today in its decentralization and how far gone the narrative is now.
Yeah, I think too. I agree. Totally. The tech is here, and the tech will not move. It's like another thing. It's like more on the moral and ethics and ethos. I don't know. It's kind of losing a little bit his aura for me, even if the tech will not move. And I agree that in long term it will continue to. But it was like the magical stuff, the magical aura of the Bitcoin, like being made by one guy and against everyone doing this stuff. It's like a little bit not the same anymore for me, but it's like personal. But in long term, the tech and everything, I agree. Totally.
Yeah, it's a monetary asset. It's like it's always going to be around, and like anyone in the world can use it. So like, yeah, I thought the Epstein FUD was kind of like silly, but I think it just popped up because everyone's talking about Epstein for a week, and then the crypto market started going down. So, oh yeah, let's add this FUD on top. But yeah, in the long term, it doesn't even matter.
But something interesting, it was proved in the Epstein file that they push the digital gold narrative. Because at the beginning, it was the electronic peer-to-peer cash system, the money of internet. It was not the digital gold. It came from Epstein and their cycle to push this narrative later. So it's kind of interesting to see the narrative too,
Oh,
and the message going with Bitcoin, you know.
so I never heard about any of that from Epstein thing. I was there in the early days when it started. Like, it was clear that okay, Bitcoin's going to have scaling problems. So I feel like it just happened more organically because you had like, people who are like, hey, we need to increase the block size, and then those who are like, hey, we need to not make changes like too much to Bitcoin. So that those two camps kind of like started spreading out in the early days, and it kind of accumulated, in 2017 when the Civil War happened. And initially, I was kind of like leaning a little bit on the big blocker side, but they were getting a little too aggressive with how much they wanted to change. Um, so yeah, I ended up like, yeah, this is not going to work. And we've seen what Ethereum can do, and Ethereum was only like 5 times faster than Bitcoin or something like that. And then you're starting to see other blockchains 100 times, 1,000. There's going to be like 10,000, 100,000. So it's like no, like Bitcoin is scarce and it's more like gold. And yeah, the real value, so Bitcoin is three things, right? So it's a store of value,
Yeah.
it's a medium of exchange, and a unit of account, right?
Mhm.
So eventually, when it's the global reserve asset, it's going to be a unit of account, which is the most powerful. But if you were to choose store of value or medium of exchange, like store of value would trump medium of exchange every time. So that's I saw it kind of grow organically that way from a lot of different people versus like, I never heard it from like one person, or I didn't even know about Epstein back then.
Yeah, there is some mail talking about that in the Epstein file, like pushing the digital gold narrative. And I'm pretty sure in the white paper, it's never mentioned once by Satoshi, like the digital gold. It was the money of internet without third parties and this kind of stuff at the beginning. So yeah, it came later, obviously. But
It's probably
That's interesting. Sorry, that's interesting. Mike, where did you hear that? Was it in the Epstein files saying that Epstein himself he
yeah, with the
pushed?
mail. Yeah. Talking to, I don't know. I could I could post it to you. I will find it and send you.
No,
Yeah, there is one with. Is he talking to Sailor? And Epstein's like, oh, we should like figure out exactly like what Bitcoin intends to be, like decentralized, like privacy
Oh yeah.
money, except it's on a completely public ledger.
Yeah,
and like other stuff trying to like discuss how to market it.
yeah, exactly.
Wait, well, what was the date on this? Because like Sailor didn't even get into Bitcoin until like 2020, I believe. Like
He
fairly recent.
came. He,
It was someone, I don't know if it was Sailor. There was emails saying that
yeah,
Sailor was
the
already
Epstein.
Peter, was it Peter Thiel?
Yeah,
The email was between Epstein and Peter Thiel,
yeah.
maybe. Can't quite
Pertil
remember.
or the Tether guy. I don't remember his name. Like the founder of Tether, that was a good friend of him. They were discussing of.
You mean Tether? Like
Yeah.
USDT
There is a
Tether?
big
Yeah.
like the founder, one of the co-founder. I don't remember the name. Sorry, I will find it. Is a guy that came to the island multiple times, and there is like very big. There is a lot of mail talking real weird about children and this kind of stuff. So yeah, it's definitely not good for crypto in general. What's happening there is multiple. Like Epstein was heavily interested in technology in general, and it's a guy that have a is doctor in physics, and it's a guy that is really good at finance and was involved with the Rothschild in the financial side. And it was like a little, very interested tech guy, you know. So he's been interested very early. He's like was one of the, if not the biggest private investor in Coinbase at the beginning. Like the whole crypto world is touched by this story. It's that's why I wanted to talk about it a bit tonight, because it's like there is more than that. I could find it to you. Sorry, I just tried to find the name of the guy I have in my notes. Sorry.
notes. Even Mike, you are prepared.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I made a live about Epstein file like 4 days ago.
Oh,
Probably.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if he influenced the narrative of digital gold, then he played even a massive role in Bitcoin's narrative today from his influence, which is interesting. It's like Bitcoin's sort of Epstein's little baby in a way, his creation.
Yeah, that's
He has lots of little
the problem.
babies. Microtransactions in video
Yeah.
games. Fucking Epstein.
Yeah, so it was Brock Pierce, co-founder of Tether, and which been convicted of sexual abuse in 2000 and 2002 for child abuse that came multiple times. And emails with Epstein reveal long discussion and talking like Pierce urged Epstein to fund Tether, and they even discussed to buy out MTGOX when it collapsed and rug pulled after. So
Oh, but Brock Pierce, yeah,
Brock Pierce, yeah.
that dude was always,
Yeah.
he's always. I mean, back then he was like a lot of us knew he was kind of a little sus.
Mm.
But I mean, yeah, so he was a big blocker, but like a lot of us, I mean, sorry, he was a small blocker, but a lot of us came to our own conclusion on, supporting the digital gold narrative without getting that message from Brock or any one person. They were just kind of like, again, I feel like this came more organically. Now maybe that got pushed in some other circles that I wasn't in, but
Yeah, these guys were founding the dev cores, so probably it could infuse into the community from the top and seems to be organic or not. I don't know. It could be either way,
I think it's okay. That's okay. Like Leon, obviously it sounds like there was a potential, or it seems a documented infiltration, and it was disseminated and picked up, and that's how clever, great powers can be, right? At like manipulating, and at the same time, sometimes you're not passive in it. If you enjoy what's coming along, it doesn't mean necessarily it's a bad thing to have gone along with it if it felt right. But I mean, yeah, he sounds like he's had a big impact. But
Oh yeah.
is it a bad thing that it's digital gold?
No. It's I'm just saying he had leverage on people around Bitcoin, and I could give you other stuff, but it's okay. I just wanted to talk a little bit about Epstein. No need to do the whole night about it.
yeah, well, just to mention one little part of that. Like, I think the digital gold narrative was always going to beat the medium exchange. But it was just inevitable, because not just do you have like light speed like blockchains like Solana come along, right? But like every government on Earth will eventually have its own CBDC, and that's what you're going to use as payment.
Yes.
And obviously you use one of 1,000 other blockchains to also take your payments. So gold narrative is always going to win.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the pivot from peer-to-peer payments for Bitcoin to digital gold, I think it was a necessity for Bitcoin's survival as a narrative. But even if that's the case, I mean, it's interesting because I had no idea who was behind or funded Bitcoin. I mean, you hear stuff, but it's interesting that it's all coming out that Epstein may have played a major role in this. But even if that's the case, today Bitcoin is literally just a tool, and it can be used for good or evil. I mean, it's like majority of the things that we own today. I mean, technology-wise, who's behind any of it really? The phones that we use, the computers that we use, the TVs, and all of this stuff. Like, what's the nature of the people behind them?
That's true.
But today it's a tool that we use for convenience, and we can use it for good or bad, I guess. The people using it today.
Yeah, sure.
Probably. Slow just came up. Hey, girl.
Hey, girls.
Hey. Give us your
That
TRXPX, man.
Yeah, what Audacious was just saying is like right along the lines of what I was thinking, because it's like I have this, image in my head of SPX as this like redemption coin, and like the cyber angel memetics, and like bringing ethics and morality back into finance, and just pointing out that like greed, corruption, these highly centralized power structures that benefit the few over the many, like it does, as upsetting as it is, to have, you know, things confirmed. Like what Audacious said, the technology is out there and it's going to get used, and like we all see where it's going. And SPX is that like human evolution to like try to stop our species from becoming extinct. Honestly, because people are being, you know, strangled in that like economic sense, and it's really crazy. And but it further highlights like the importance of what we're, you know, trying to accomplish. And yeah, it's
Yeah,
sobering, but it's also like it reinforces like why this is important.
oh yeah, yeah, definitely. But the fact is, if Satoshi was a convicted and known pedophile responsible for a network of trafficking humans, I would probably try to find another solution, even if everyone is using the technology. For myself, I'm talking, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, Bitcoin would be so cooked if that was the case. I don't think it was like not everyone in the
No,
insane
no.
files
If
was
we,
like a
if
kitty
we,
Didlock, like in the trafficking network, but it's just that like he was so
yeah.
connected. Like he had his fingers in like
Oh
everything.
yeah.
You know, it reminds me, you know, when people, for example, say boycott Israel, for example, and then if you start looking at boycotting Israel, and then you look at everything in your house, you're gonna end up emptying your house.
Yeah.
Well, not really. I mean, it's just that they're fucking involved in everything. They've put themselves into everything. Like put their fingers into everything possible.
I mean,
Like, but they don't really produce anything. They just
Make money out of
they're
it.
involved in everything. They're just middlemen in everything they possibly can. To
opting out is definitely. I actually think, like Mikey was saying there, and actually KN was on sharing with us, wasn't he, a few weeks ago about his solution. I know Moss was talking about Noster, and I think opting out options like are also taking action, and I do think that there's a whole limb of SPX that could develop there. I've been thinking about that. Like, what are the things that we could ethically opt out of and encourage others? And yeah, I don't really know anything about Israel stuff and the old politics, but
Yeah.
I,
No,
yeah.
I agree in a sense with Audacious that common people don't even ask themselves where things come from, you know. Like everyone is using stuff and it could be like whoever you want that created it. And yeah, I agree with that. I'm the kind of guy that like to know where it come from and everything, but it's not the case of general and all the people, obviously. So I agree.
nothing comes from Israel.
No, 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 no.
They
But
don't produce.
we're talking about pedophile and this kind of stuff. But yeah,
No, it's in a sense, they say boycott Israel in a sense whereby if you see a company and it's run by Israelis, for example, any Zionist, for example, then they're like boycott that company. And then if you start looking at companies, and you're going to find them, like you said, they're involved in nearly everything. So when people say boycott Israel, I find it funny because you go to the supermarket and it's like, what can I buy? So
mm.
I'm not trying to say literally like boycott Israel. It's just more if you were to do that, you would end up being stuck for choices. So it's the idea of Bitcoin. If you're gonna, yeah, that's the yeah. So with Bitcoin, like, if you're gonna leave Bitcoin because it has links to Epstein, then you're gonna find links to all sorts of strange people if you go down a rabbit hole with everything that you own from big companies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, literally every company and all of your politics and like everything. Like
The 500.
SPX
That's why I love SPX6900.
fixes
yeah,
it.
it's 500 companies.
Yeah, definitely.
There'll be a time as well where somebody is gonna try and do the same to SPX. Somebody will come in and I keep thinking there'll be a really loud voice, and
Oh, did you not hear SPX 2.0 from the dev?
sorry, my guy. Sorry. Tell me afterwards. Shoot me a DM. But they'll come, right, and they'll probably be really clever. Like they won't. Yeah,
they're trained
exactly.
operators. That's the fucked up part, is they're actually professionals, and they're smarter than everyone, and more experienced than everyone at destroying things from the inside out.
Yeah.
And if they can't destroy it, they make drama and like tear everyone apart through menial bullshit, or they like redirect the entire movement into making it something like, let's just say, spiritual gold, which is like completely left of field to the actual like movement sort of thing, and then they direct everyone else's attention to something that isn't really, that's the thing that they would prefer to happen, sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? They're like they're coolers.
Yeah.
Cool things off so they can become a thing.
I imagine they'd probably be like, I know with alien stuff, they put disinformation in a really clever way, right? Where you're like, oh, I can't describe it, but it's so subtle that you would think, no, they're not doing it. It's someone else.
Guys, it just make me think like switching Bitcoin from internet money to digital gold, was in a sense a way of killing the anonymity in Bitcoin and treaties for institutional people to treat it like gold and kill all the anonymous stuff around. Like for now, if you want to buy Bitcoin out of your credit card or this kind of stuff, it's very difficult. Like they kill the entries, and the exit.
Yeah, they sort of killed the cypherpunk stuff a lot more, and then it's like been sent to like Monero or whatever. Or now they're saying Zcash, which is also owned by Israel, so it's not exactly a privacy coin. Yeah. Feds are sort of already in SPX, so it's probably around realistically. Like at this point, we'd be on radars. Like we're on the S&P 500's radar. They've already tried to come at us. So
do you know what? It kind of, now I'm going to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but off the back of our conversation that we had on Mondaeon last week, and it was a lot of it was around. I'm going to say it was around Ponto with Blue, and his and people's feelings towards some of his comments, and maybe that kind of changes my, not that my perspective was a positive one for that sort of FUD, but it does kind of make me think, oh man, how many subtle or non-subtle sort of things could come in, and a lot of people were saying stuff around just FUD spreading, and I was also trying to see like, okay, but I'd like to see what his argument is in this, and if there's any validity to at least 1%, which I think there was, but I think that's also maybe that is how disinformation happens. That is how psyops happen. I'm going back to aliens because that's how they infiltrate. Is
they put truth in stuff,
exactly right,
and then they'd be like, if you agree with me on this part, then you should also agree with me on that
exactly
part.
And so that's pretty cool actually to think of. Just how does it come in? One to be mindful of.
Yeah, we can't go hunting for feds though. That's the thing.
Yeah. Sorry, that's no shade on, by the way, please. It's just the first example that came to my head.
Oh no, you're right. It's just like fucking. It is like multi-layered things. Like the feds are very experienced with doing this shit, and they've taken out entire governments all across the globe. So like, what's a shitcoin community on Twitter? Like, probably like light work.
But we kill them with kindness. So I actually think like,
you turn them into believers. And they're like, oh, actually, these guys are kind of cool. I kind of believe what they're saying. Makes me question my job working for this 3-letter agency.
We turn it into like a 90s rom-com and or early 2000s. There'll be there'll be Matthew McConaughey. We'll be Drew Barrymore. They don't stand a chance.
Kill them with love, unironically. Probably the best technique for the feds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The blue thing. What was everyone's gossip on the blue stuff? Everyone's pretty unanimous about not really liking blue. Hey.
Yeah, I was liking him at the beginning, and I came multiple time on his talks, and like 2 or 3 minutes after I came, he was starting to talk shit about SPX, and noticing I'm here, so I was like, yeah, okay, it is that way. I understand. Okay, no problem. Let's do it that way. Okay.
Oh, hey, girl.
Oh,
Oh,
hey,
what
girl.
happened?
Hey girls, I came up to say I am also unanimous. um, I'm just messing around, but yeah, I agree with you. Everything you're saying. I've only been half listening, but I agree with everything I hear.
Love you, girl. How are you, Spacey?
I'm okay. How are you guys? I love you guys so much. Thank you for doing these spaces.
Thank you for being here, girl. We're having so much fun all the Monday doing it.
Yeah, I was loving Hype's recent post about selling, what was that, Hype? An air fryer in exchange for SPX tokens. It's great. Really, really good use of your time, Hypey.
better than demanding proof of keys.
No, it's good. Honestly, like all of this stuff, it's fun if we're able to critique what other people in the community are doing. It's good to poke fun at it. It's especially good to poke fun at it if you can do it as a meme and still be talking about SPX. Like, I feel like Hype's post was perfect. So that's a good example. If you feel like there's like something that people are tweeting that you feel like is not aligned with like the SPX ethos, just like poke fun at it, make something to kind of like caricaturize how ridiculous it seems. And people will learn. Like, I don't know, the whole thing will just continue to evolve, but I just wanted to point that one tweet out.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking about that last Monday, like making a good memes about something people, when people saying shit about SPX, made a good funny memes is the best defense of everything, and no need to be PvP
Yeah.
when it's funny.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, you just have to realize when people are engagement farming, and like, an engagement farm can come in many forms, but like, oh man, like look at this sick, really expensive thing that I own that I'm now going to give up just for SPX. It's like, anyway, everyone wants to play the martyr, but yeah, just keep memeing is really it.
That's very true. And I remember it's like Mung, I was seeing Mung back in the days doing this. He was like a master at it, like making memes and like crucifying people with love and fun. It was perfect. It was perfect. So yeah, make memes, make fun memes again, guys, girls.
Girls. Mike, please. Yeah,
Stop
Mike.
pandering us.
I'm sorry.
God.
Nah,
Bit of respect.
it's ma'am.
He's man, young boy.
Mm.
Yeah, no.
Though, to be fair, he does it is his car, and if he does sell it, it is pretty cool. I just really didn't want a fucking another meta to be spawned off of like a big like Murad post, and then we have like a month and a half of people copying the same thing, being like, "I'm selling my Rolex," or I want to buy a Rolex, but instead I'm buying SPX."
Yeah.
Oh, and then it's like you don't even know if they're like fucking have the Rolex or whatever. They're just like content farming, engagement farming. In what's his name, Hoddle? In his defense, I mean, he does have the car.
Oh, Murad
Yeah.
retweeted him, no? Yeah.
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 Did you see it? Right. Yeah, it's like
With the
someone has
car.
pulled that. Yeah, but then also Chang in under 2 minutes found out the exact location
Yeah,
of G and his car.
that was wild.
Wait, actually, that's a good
That's
point.
the
Sorry, I didn't mean to like jump in again. But that's a really good point. We should actually really play this whole thing up and start taking stock photos and acting like the stuff is ours. So just stock photos that still have the watermark on it that's like free stock photo or something.
yeah,
It might be fun to do for like a day.
straight off the website, like straight off like the Louis Vuitton
Yeah,
Check
website.
out my chat.
That'll be fun. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Did not mean to interrupt. Okay, I'm dropping back down.
That is Facebook.
Yeah, girl. We will just pillage those one of those watermark websites. Stock photo.
Yeah, good idea. We should do that.
Yeah, the humor. I feel like there's definitely a bigger injection of the humor coming back in, and Twitter just responds so well to it anyway, doesn't it? So it's always a winning formula.
No, yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens when everything goes to
Yeah.
shit as well. It's like, well, it's all fucked, so may as well laugh. And then you need the humor to like make it to like pick up your spirits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I've been on TikTok just today. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but it's got so aggressive with its style. It's gotten rid of the friends column, and now seeing Eon content is so tricky. It's like 2 adverts for every 1 Eon post. Has anyone jumped on there today or the last couple of days?
Oh, is this right after it just got bought by?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about this,
Last
but
week.
it's aggressive. That's the only way I could think of it. Like I only have, it's literally only an SPX account I have, and it's just like I'm not seeing SPX content, and I don't follow anyone else. So it's just like somebody said they deleted their TikTok the other day. I can't remember who it was, and I said, "Oh man, you just keep it on your friends feed." But now I changed my mind. Like it's obviously we need TikTok, but it was yeah, it's heavy. It's a heavy algo. It's so different to being on Twitter or Reddit. It's just so constant in your face. You have to just set such heavy intentions to.
It's a lot of trends, in fact.
Yeah.
It's working a lot with trends. And I was thinking, I don't know if it's what you think, Seb, but I was thinking maybe we should chase trends and trying to bring SPX stuff near the trends, you know. I say dumb stuff, but it's like I don't know, a funny dance, and you do it with like the shirt of SPX. I don't know, just to bring attention, and after to try to give message to people after. But we need to bring attention before.
Do you know what I think with it? I might be being a bit purist, but I just think everyone on TikTok who follows a trend is a dancing monkey, and I think
Yeah,
that
I know. Same for me.
I just think that they're
Like literally.
yeah, literally yeah, and they're just they create the algorithm more and more just by doing it, and I know it's a longer route, but I think that I don't know. I just think that following that model will only lead to bad things. Personally,
You remember when Murat did this video?
Well,
It was like a very intense, not epileptic stuff, but flashy, lot of information, 10 seconds, you know.
yeah. I mean, do you know what it does? Is it depends who it brings in. I think that's the thing. Is if it's just gonna bring. I think that making diluted content brings in a diluted audience. It brings in tourists, and I've seen influencers just grow like 20,000 in the space of a few days, and then those people end up also being detrimental because they come in and they ravage whatever they cling to now. They're like a locust, a plague that come in, and they aren't low quality, but their consumerism is low quality, and they infect. And I think that pandering to low attention spans, I almost like, reaching. I think reaching the every man and woman that matters, doesn't have to be on the lowest form platform. But I think that I can't get my thoughts in here. I'm gonna think for a second while but yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, on TikTok, you need to like change a little bit your strategy, I guess, without like corrupt yourself too much. But you need, at least in the form, do a little bit different, I guess. Like when it was the same in Reddit, we came in Reddit and we couldn't just chill like we do in X. We needed to change and just talk to people more naturally and be interested in other stuff because the algorithm is like this. So this the same way for TikTok.
Maybe like, so when we went to Reddit, that was enriching. I think that was a really enriching experience. Reddit called on us to be more mindful and thoughtful and engage with people and to be more human. And I think that the TikTok algo, you're right, could serve in that way. I think there's its algorithm is is a narrow one, but I don't think that means it's necessarily devoid of humanity. It's just how it's marketed. So obviously, there's going to be angles that we could come in and absolutely smash it that don't have anything to do with anything else anyone is doing. But I think it would require tremendous innovation or somebody who's got a knack for it.
Obviously, the Gen Z and A we want are on TikTok. So we need to talk the same way how they talk to interest them. I don't know. No need to be like to correct yourself totally. But at least we need to try to talk them in a language they understand. If I can say it that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I I think that's exactly the right way of framing it. Like you guys have to at least speak the same language if you're going to communicate.
Yeah, like imagine having a.
And I don't mean literal language. It's like you have to figure out how to communicate.
Yeah, exactly.
Like what are the things that people are, I don't know, what are the things that people are into, and is there a new angle that feels in integrity and alignment to do? And we can do better than copying the trends, Mike. I reckon like there's like, who do you want to reach? Students. If it's students, then as one example category, was it campuses?
Okay, protest on campuses. I don't know. I still think it's probably real life is the best thing to reach the most amount of people, and we don't have to fuck around with algorithms so much and just document the real life stuff. Because you make great progress out on the streets without having to, make content specifically for TikTok or something.
Yeah.
And then it organically spreads online. Other people end up spreading it as well if it spreads on the streets. But I don't know. Lumi was like caught up in a phase like a couple weeks ago, and she was convinced that the only way that SPX would go to trillions was if Murad shaked his, and I quote, gaming twink ass on
He
TikTok.
said that.
She said she would not let it go. She would not drop it at all. She would.
Right,
She is a
you
firecracker.
know what to do.
Yeah. Holy crap. Yeah, I can't wait for her to go live.
I don't know if we need to like improve her personality or something, but like, yeah.
I can imagine Chang's just put, you think he's done all this coding, and he's just put lines and lines of sassy, 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 sassy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hate hype.
Yeah.
You hate hype. Think hype over us.
Say more, you hate hype.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah. Hopefully she works. But like you were saying about like branching out to different communities might not always get quality engagement. Like quality consumers, they're like more fickle consumers. which isn't always the best, especially if we want to like blow up, right? So that's like we're always pushing to try and expand and like looking for that thing which will like make SPX explode and become like a global phenomenon or something, or like, but then that also means you're going to like intake a bunch of people who actually have no clue what SPX is or like the depth of it or how to like recreate it, and then you then have to like there's like that 8 month period, sometimes year and a half period until they become like quality reproducers as well.
Yeah.
Which becomes stressful because you never know when you're gonna like attract a psychopath who's like that really good person on TikTok, except they're a total fucking faggot, and like you know what I mean. And everyone's just like, oh fuck this guy, and he's just like, no, oh no, I really love all the attention I get with SPX, and everyone's just like, you don't even get SPX, and he's like posting charts or some shit, like yeah. I don't know. You just like I think like steady growth is good. Steady
Yeah.
consistent growth is like good instead of like sort of explosive growth sometimes.
I guess we need to make like videos that are reflecting our ethos. Like I'm saying an example which is not good at all because I don't know, but like people giving food to homeless people, I don't know. It's like will reach people that are good heart probably if they look at this. I don't know if it's good logic, but and it will represent us in the way we want. So I don't know. We need probably to find, you know, this kind of ideas for videos. I will probably try to think about that.
What about your your training modules for on your website?
What?
Oh, the professor.
No, no, not the professor on your website, Mike.
The
Not
academy.
the
Yeah.
the academy. Actually doing those like dumbass HR style training
Yeah,
module
that was the
videos.
plan at the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah, yeah.
cool. So then, yeah, people can just be straight up directed to that, and then earn their little NFT
Exactly.
badges.
That's quite funny because you could even explicitly call it HR, and then obviously, and it could literally be, it could literally be that, and then you soften it with however you do it. But that would be so funny.
You know, it'd be so good, dude. Because everyone hates sitting through those fucking
Yeah.
modules, and it's like part 1 of 12, and you like spam through it, and then it hits you with a multiple choice question. But ours would be like, "What is the correct chart to post?" And it's like none, like no chart,
Yeah, exactly.
or like
Yeah.
how to talk to women in SPX. Has she responded to you in the past 2 weeks after you've sent her 6 messages? don't talk to her again. Like shit like that. It would be so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, I would love to do something like that. Yeah, absolutely.
Which number is bigger?
Yeah. What number do you get if you subtract 569?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow, great job, Aeon. You're so smart. I hope you're not using AI to answer these tough math questions.
That's exactly the way that it has to be done for real. No, for real. I'm not even joking. That's the best way to do it. For
It should
real.
also give you like a IQ results. You know?
Yeah. Come on.
Congratulations. You're part of the 25 bottom IQ
You were part
quantile.
of the bottom 25% quantile.
I think everything you guys are doing right now is great. Like, just keep doing that because, in my opinion, I think Bitcoin has bottomed, and so it's only gonna be up from here. We're gonna have a long year, but there's too many tailwinds in crypto in a larger macro space, and that's gonna pull SPX up like naturally that way. And when we're in the tens of billions, I mean, that's when you might want to worry about the psychopaths coming in, but just because the population is so much bigger then. But yeah, just keep putting out this pure content, everyone. It's good stuff to see. I'll keep sharing it when I see it. I'll catch you all later.
Nice one, Leah. See you, girl.
Yeah.
You say it with so much riz, dude. Oh,
See you.
hey, girl, what's up? What's up, bro?
Thank you, Leon, for being here. It was so cool talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah. It's in Red Dead Redemption too.
Yeah.
All right, girl.
So I'm thinking maybe I need a student. I actually had this thought of myself when I was going to campuses. I'm like, I don't the Steve Buscemi quote or meme of hey my fellow teenagers. I feel like that going up to students. I'm 36 and I'm going up to going up to like 20-year-olds. Hey my dudes.
Hey, girls.
Any of you me hit a dab, and they're
My
like,
God, what a boomer.
Just cringing.
I'm just a millennial. You look like you were born in the
Yeah.
1900s.
Just like, yeah, they're just, I can almost see the look on their face. Like, it doesn't matter how goofy I am.
How was the dinosaurs, boomer?
They say it with a disdain as they just lean back and just smoke their cigarettes and like, tell me more, funny man. Yeah.
Hands to me in your solid board, and they hit you with
Yeah.
the
Oh, the stare is real. Like that is like the judgment. I need a. Yeah, I think that's contempt. That's the word. That's the feeling in my heart as I'm being bored into.
You have to start maxing while they frame mug you.
Just get the hat and everything. And maybe like a student age Eon who's I don't know, just wishing from a genie lamp right now. Anyway.
Or bigger.
No, it
Bigger.
works. It works. You know how many times I've wished from a genie lamp, and I'm like, I want an Aeon who can do this for me. And then, like, 3 or 4 months later, one like pops up,
Sick.
and then I'm like, I hope this person gets obsessively committed to the coin and doesn't leave, and stays around and works for free. And then it's like, what do you know?
They're still here. I think that's what I need to do.
It's still here. Yeah, no, literally, like you manifest the people that you want, and then sometimes the cognosphere delivers.
All right, I'm gonna speak it then. A student age 23-year-old Max who's super. They say things like calm and gassed and all the words I get confused about when they say them. And they love speaking in public and they're happy to go along and I can film them. Manifested. See, Ruben says a lot.
Yeah, no, I
got me.
You go.
I was going to say Ruben says a lot of those things. I don't know what he's talking about. But he's when he says them, he's got that funny balance of being super financy, and he'll just blow your mind in a second, and then he'll just say something really that sounds like street to me, and I'm like, but what did you say? And then and then I feel like the millennial.
Don't worry, you're not as bad as Jesse. He asked me what dope meant. Then I was like, okay. What was the sentence? It was
Oh
built
yeah, I remember.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And now we're like moving into fucking gesture maxing and frame mogging and shit. And you're like, God damn it. The English language is constantly getting laid up. Like it's like you need to like be able to translate like mimetic English to like normal English now. And it's like it's getting so dumb. Like who was saying Aeon Girl was saying it because she's like teaching kids like that they'll like sometimes just communicate purely
Oh,
in
yeah.
memes, like full conversations,
My nephew is like this.
and
Yeah,
like
it's crazy.
yeah.
My nephew is exactly like that. It's crazy. It's not even funny. You're just dumb. It just looks dumb.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you could make pranks, Seb. I wanted to do pranks early when I was in SPX, like what's in the box, and you put like big crabs and the
Crabs, live crabs in the box.
Want to get done for animal cruelty, mate?
and you say you see like investing in the 500 is exactly like this. You don't know what's in the box, and it's full of crabs. This kind of stuff.
Yeah, my guy. Showed the dark side of pranks.
That would be a good content.
I mean, yeah, it would be good. I feel like you need to come to London, Mike. Can you be the box man?
Yeah, I would love to do pranks videos.
That is kind of funny.
Yeah, pranks are pretty good actually. I don't know, pranks like I don't know if you guys ever probably not. There was a series here called
Going to the hood and stealing
Yeah.
phones.
That was a whole thing as well on like that was a thing on TikTok where somebody would be holding the phone and then somebody would it would look like somebody just stolen it. The person stealing it would hold the phone and then say something like, "Now I've got your attention," which got a lot of attention, stuff like that. Views. So anything that shocks people. I mean, crabs would shock them, Mike, but
It would be really funny, actually, like on TikTok, someone fucking like, they're not gonna know, but they're reaching into a bucket of crabs.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you just have some weird vaporous analogy which makes no sense about how investing in the stock market is like
You
putting
just,
your hand into a bucket of crabs.
you just,
But my token is different. Buy my shitcoin.
you just make them bite our crabs, and you say, "I'm just trying to help you."
yeah. I mean, I don't think we'll get arrested, Mike, but I definitely think we'll be suspicious characters for the rest of our journey.
Don't go see these guys.
Maybe we trial it in Amsterdam so they can have the bad reputation if anything goes wrong. And then when we return to our respective countries, we'll be fine.
I will take the risks. Don't worry. Maybe in Amsterdam, I'm really up to doing pranks, but we need to find like not like chill pranks, not not crazy pranks.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
manageable.
Put the fire on Amsterdam Stock Exchange. New pranks.
And do it.
Do it.
When the police ask us what our names are, we say Jasper. And they're like, Jasper who? Jasper from the Cognosphere.
Look, here's my Twitter account.
My name is Raoul Paul.
Holy crap.
He will love us by force, I swear.
He has to. It'd be so
But
fun actually if we could like meet like just that sounds really creepy, but like run into him IRL and just chill the crap out of him. But he seems like he's on an island all the time.
yeah, I don't know. He's in America, no?
He's in the
Oh,
Caymans,
oh yeah, for sure.
where money goes to run away.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, mate, we should do some pranks. Let's do some pranks for Amsterdam, man. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's gonna be our first time like meeting IRL. We got to go all out, man. We can do anything we want.
Yeah, I have one or two videos in my phone.
Within bounds of the law.
I have one or two videos in my phone. I was like shouting without the the bullhorn in groups of people randomly, and it was so fucking cringe. I never posted it, and I was trying to make my first pranks.
Post
It
it,
was
post
no,
it,
it's
post.
fucking cringe as fuck. And even talking about it makes me cringe. It's crazy. But yeah, we need to find the right pranks to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, you should go to like the most ghetto part of Amsterdam and then like and then like step on their shoes, or like take their phones out of their hands.
Yeah, but me and Mike are big. I think that might just be seen as like assault. I don't know if that. I don't think they're going to chase us. I think that's just a crime. Like I'm 6'1". I think Mike, you look pretty tall from your camera with your moustache.
Yeah, things turn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you shake
sorry.
them now, and you're like, I'm Tuco. What you gonna do about it, bitch? Ain't nobody fucking Tuco.
I'm like, Mike, no, that's not the way.
It's not.
Give his phone back.
You guys don't know how to prank. You just harass people. No, not like this, Tuco.
Then you've got split personality. Then the police are like, Tuco, and you're like, it's Mike, please.
Oh, I know why you're laughing, Beggar, because Amsterdamers didn't treat you well the last time. You want to
Oh yeah.
harass them.
Oh yeah.
How are you, Beggar?
I'm doing amazing, really, I really like these Monday sessions, to get to hear all of you. And it is, I believe, quintessential for us to have gatherings and meet with each other and talk about our ambitions.
Nice, yeah, we're having a lot of fun these days. That's really cool. With the girls, do you have ideas of pranks we can do with Seb, Beggar?
Matter of fact, I was pranked today. I with a person I did not know, and I drive the subway once a year or something, and I go into the subway, and I sit down. Next to me, a man sits down with a flip phone. I think to myself, nothing special about it. This person must just like this phone. Then he pulls out a very new phone, and do you know what he looks at on his new phone? SPX6900. I'm not even joking.
Whoa.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah,
Bro, that's sick. Coded. No coincidences, Beggar.
incredible, incredible.
Nice.
Did you give him a nudge and say DCA?
Sadly, I did not have the courage, but I thought to myself, amazing. He fools the normal person. He shows the flip phone, but the DCing surely hooked the man. I could see.
So cool.
That's awesome, mate. That's awesome. Like everywhere.
It already happened to you, Seb? Like chilling to someone already in SPX? Oh, girl, maybe said to you, my boyfriend is in, or something like that, no?
Yeah, a lot. So many people.
Okay.
It's actually kind of. I should probably wear GoPro to catch a lot of moments. It's crazy how many people, but also some people are. I ask them because they'll start saying it, and I'll be like, "Oh, can I film this?" And they'll be like, "I'd rather not." So there's a lot of like amazing conversations that go on for like 20 minutes, and they're just undocumented. But it's whatever. It's just yeah, a lot.
Nice. And you, Nick, it's happening to you, IRL, to have like chilling to people that already know SPX or AM?
Wait, are you talking to me? I just had to join back.
Or,
Yeah, so finding people that are already ANs, oh, that's such an amazing feeling. It definitely doesn't happen super often. But I mean, recently that one post I had, I got this one guy to become an AN, and I don't know if he was serious. I'm pretty sure he was. I think he was like he didn't seem like pretty like intoxicated when I talked to him, but his buddy's always like every time his buddy sees me, he's like, "Oh, you're the SPX guy." Like, yeah, I'm SPX man. Yeah, he calls me the SPX man sometimes, and I crack up. But he's like, dude, my buddy just got like he just threw a bunch in. He actually just like put a lot of money into SPX. I was like, no way. I was like, you're serious? He's like, yeah, I swear. Like, he actually did. I was like, thank God. It's like I've been telling you guys about it every week. You see me. But yeah, when I went to, I'm trying to think. Oh, when I went to this one place about New Year's time during like New Year's Eve weekend. I was at a different town with my buddies, and we got like tickets to go to this bar that was like doing live music and stuff. I was thinking it was like kind of on my little sticker campaign thing, and I was throwing the SPX stickers everywhere. And I threw a sticker at this one bar, and this guy like recognized the SPX logo. He's like, "Is that SPX, man?" He's like, "Dude, like, must stop Murad, like this, that, like all these other tickers." And he's like, Harry Potter Obama." So I'm like, "Dude, yes, I'm aware of the list, buddy. Yes, I'm very aware of the list." And he's like, "Dude, I got that SPX coin at like this, that market cap, sold at like 1.8 billion." I was like, damn, man, you weren't a believer? And he's like, "Nah, man, I just, I'm kind of." He was kind of like a little bit of, I guess, more of a scalper, kind of interested in taking profits. But he's like, but I see you guys on X and everywhere else, and you guys are crazy. He's like, "Yeah, honestly, I probably should have held that shit because you guys are fucking crazy." And I'm like, "Yeah, motherfucker,
Nice.
that's me. I'm crazy. I'm fucking yeah. I won't give up on this fucking shit with you guys.
Oh,
But
that's
most people that aren't really kind of into this world or haven't dabbled or touched their feet into crypto at all are like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And they're always like, "Are you talking about stock? Like, why are you trying to give us stock picks?" I'm like, "No, talking about the financial revolution. God damn it. Shut up. We're flipping the stock market."
oh yeah. It should be difficult from like for you IRL when someone doesn't know anything about crypto and you're talking about stuff like that. Could be like difficult to chill.
Yes, and back to that point you guys actually had earlier, Seb was kind of saying you like to let Ruben do it, right? Like kind of give them like his articulate
Yeah.
explanation because he's good with that stuff. He is very good at like he's very good at gauging his audience and kind of like utilizing the right kind of script for that or the right shill, I would say. Because if it's I'm going to talk to a boomer, it's actually kind of easy to talk to like a boomer old dude that's like invested into assets for years because he actually kind of understands like if he's not like totally tardified and he's like talking about cash flows and he thinks that that's all that matters. um if you're like anything like myself and you just kind of try to break it down simply in terms of like the pure belief asset kind of explanation, I really like it's just kind of telling people like, hey, like most things are really just value based upon belief. And if you don't understand crypto, like that should be like a good starting ground for most people, I think.
Yeah, and sometimes like the little light you have in the eye is what is catching people more than words.
Yes, Mike. Yes, and it does, and it does feel like that sometimes. Like it's it's that light in your eye, like that conviction, that tone you have in your voice of like I'm meaning what I'm everything I'm saying, and like I'm super convicted on this, and I truly believe in it. I think that is very much part of it. It's more or less like like the thing with the crypto stuff is like the whole FTX thing like gave such a bad taste in some people's mouths, and like all these things that happened in the past, and like the NFT crash or whatever, like all this 2021 shit that happened. People just don't understand it too, and they want to like understand it. And the fact that it is a cryptocurrency asset, like it kind of makes it like harder for like the average person to get into, which I think is bullish because like it's going to take a more of a little bit of a grind to get to critical mass. Like if everyone understood it and it was consensus, then there would be no alpha. Like why would we want to hold our money in SPX? But yeah, the fact that a lot of people don't understand it and it's so like taboo and shit, it definitely pisses me off. But I try to not use crypto at all and try to explain it in like very like much like value terms, kind of like compared to GameStop, sort of to someone who understands that, or like maybe kind of just explain it as like a social phenomenon. Like one time I met this cool photographer guy and he had some cool tattoos and I gave him like a compliment. I was like, "Those tattoos are sick, man." And I was like, "What are you doing? Like taking pictures of some of these cars?" He's like, "Yeah, dude, I'm a photographer. Like, you got any buddies with cool cars? Like, I'll take pictures of them, whatever, like all this shit." And I was wearing my Flip the 500 hat that I got from Gavin, and he complimented me on my hat. And shout out to Gavin for that. I love that hat. His merch shop's cool. And I was like, "Flip the 500. Yeah, we're gonna flip the stock market, like the S&P 500, you know." And he's like, "Huh?" And I'm like, "It's kind of like a new social phenomenon. It's very like much like planted its roots on social media. And if you just go on what I tell people is I just say if you just go on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I like YouTube a lot because honestly, if you search it on YouTube, you can find a lot of Southern Fried Chad's stuff, and I like a lot of his shorts. I think they're pretty good, and Audacious' stuff I like a lot too. I see you up here. Like YouTube is like a lot less brain rotty than TikTok, and you might run into something like on TikTok that's like maybe not even produced by Neon. But anyways, anywhere you go on social media, like I always just tell that to Gen Z kids, and I think that's a very easy segue into like getting into SPX, because you're gonna have to start somewhere and do your own research. Like I'm not gonna just guide you the whole way through and just like telepathically commute exactly what the fuck SPX is, and you're just gonna understand it like easily. You know, it's gonna take some digging of your own. And I mean, people always say that about Bitcoin, like do your own research and all that shit. But I just think the research into SPX is just so interesting. Like it's so fun. Like I've done some research into Bitcoin, I've enjoyed it, but like man, just hanging out in the cognosphere and going deeper, like I don't know. There's just like such an SPX iceberg full of lore. But yeah. Shilling to normies is still not gotten much easier. So bullish.
Foolish, Nick.
I was searching like lovely pranks on YouTube, and I'm like on fucking Lost Indian pranks page. It's crazy. But we could do like lovely pranks. I'm very sure of it. I will find ideas for you, Seb.
Yeah, I mean, we could.
Crab, motherfucking bucket.
There was a really funny. I don't know how this would work, but there's funny ones. There's a program here called Trigger Happy TV back in the day, and it would be you would see a scene of say somebody sprint. Sorry, it's a bit background noise. Somebody sprinting, and they're like running away, and then 10 seconds later, you see like I don't know somebody dressed in an old school police. I don't know, like it's an obvious prank, or somebody's dressed as a mouse sprinting away, and then there's a cat running after them. Somebody dressed,
Oh yeah.
just silly stuff like that. I think it's quite fun, but obviously we don't have animals in SPX. But SPX, man, I don't know. I actually think whoever makes the first life-size SPX man
Oh
costume
yeah.
is gonna like that should be the surely the sickest costume going.
Around the corner, like a SPX man, like meeting a person in the streets and like being stressed and running, and 2 minutes after, like 30, 40 a.m. searching for it.
That's so good.
Yeah, it could work. For real.
Just horrifying people with the face. His expression doesn't change.
You know who's got the face? Unk. Unk has the face. And can you imagine? He's like 6.5 foot, right? Imagine a giant SPX man.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, because he needs to be a dwarf, right? He needs to be a
Oh yeah.
dwarf that's like 50, so he has like real tired looking face, exhausted with the state of the world.
Yeah, I think that's.
But also 50 SPX men chasing someone down the street.
Yeah.
That is.
We all have Unk mask face and chasing SPX guy.
It'd be pretty funny at a convention as well if you had like 50 SPX men rock up to an event and your body is so wide that it's just such an inconvenience to everybody around you, and you have to go, sorry, excuse me, sorry, I'm sorry, and you just have like a tiny stack of cards in your hands that you can you can never quite grab anything because the coin is so wide no one can function, and they're like, yeah, that'd be pretty funny. And then if you fall over, you literally can't get up. Like someone has to help you up, and then it becomes like a whole 3-person job.
Holy crap! That's group pranks would be so good like that. Yeah, we could definitely figure something like that out.
Oh yeah. I think it's a real good idea to do pranks. We should really do it, Seb.
100%. If we do some for us, and then some for the group, and the group ones were just because like if nobody can get past the group of us, that would already be hilarious.
I want to see what's in the box with the crab. Seb.
I'm a bit retarded. What's the purpose of the pranks though? Is it for content? Is it to bring people to SPX? I mean, I'm listening, but I'm falling asleep at the same time. So
Lovely.
what's the
Is to have like a more catchy content for TikTok, maybe something like that, and on the same page you have other content that bring them there. I don't know, to have a little bit Gen Zers and
okay? So to attract people.
yeah,
Fair enough.
exactly.
Okay.
Plus, it would just last like in our minds for just goofiness. Especially the more of us do it. Like, I would just do a prank with you, Mike, even if it wasn't filmed. But obviously, if we film it and it doesn't, it just especially the more of us who do group things together. If we do a big group prank or any sort of group stuff, it will just. I always think it's first and foremost bonding, and then secondly, it's content and yeah.
Yeah, the little reflection has to the little thing have to be like the form of the prank, and he has to reflect our like the cognisphere and our ethos. That's the only thing we have to think about, and funny, obviously, but
It's no crime. No, no
that's
crime.
It gets rid of all of the best pranks.
That was your rule hype. Back in the day.
what?
So we kind of missed that. What was that, Aeon Virgo?
God?
No.
Hang on one more
Sorry.
time. So it comes
I'm
out.
sorry.
You're like breaking up a little bit and might have some
Yeah,
phone
I'm sorry.
issues.
I don't know what happened. My voice got changed.
Were you talking to God there?
No, do you know this feature on the app that you can transform your voice? I mistakenly clicked on that. I'm sorry about
Oh
this.
yeah.
No,
Oh yeah. You're on a brand new iPhone. That's why your mic is
I
so
appreciate
muted.
it. Yeah, that's true. It's true. It's actually true. You know, I saw people have posted pictures of themselves.
Why you're laughing, baby?
If this continues, I will break down. Anyhow, so I've seen people post pictures of themselves and talk about, you know, I am this person, I'm that person. And if you do, let's say, a sort of,
Exactly,
yeah,
exactly.
where multiple people can participate, different kinds of people get interested in it. I believe that this really onboards a lot. These global things.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh, do you mean like when everyone was sharing their bio?
Yeah, exactly. I believe that this was, you know, what an amazing thing. What an amazing idea. Maybe the next thing could be I'm just, you know, throwing something that everybody goes out to the street and screams, I believe in SPX6900. So maybe something like this, yeah, you know, and people then join. They think, who are these weird people who look weirdly, and you know, and then people join the movement.
Yeah, that was basically my first pranks, and it was so fucking cringe. I abandoned the idea. It was like, yeah, really cringe.
Oh, was that everyone shouting SPX as loud as they could?
Yeah, that was the one. Everybody.
Their warrior shout.
SPX6900! That one.
Yeah.
The Warrior Shout challenge back in the days.
We could do a challenge, but it would probably fall flat on its face if we didn't just have a group of people who would do the challenge. But we could do, you know, for example, I challenge you, Mike, to, like you did, shout in this group, and then you pass it on to, say, someone who you know is definitely going to do it, like Nick, and then Nick pass it on to, and we could just have a group.
Oh yeah.
And then if somebody wants to join the madness group, but you have to take any challenge that comes. I mean, it can't be too bad. has to be something that just makes you cringe, not that makes you get in trouble. But
Jump,
you know,
jump from the London Bridge while saying "I love SPX." Seb.
that's suicide pact, Mike. I'm taking my teeny tiny coins with me.
Yeah, definitely. We'll find something. We'll manage.
Yeah, definitely, guys. I'm sorry, I gotta leave. I got so many got a bit of background noise here. I gotta head off, but sick as always to hang with you girls.
Yeah, it was really cool. I will stop the space too. I'm tired, dead tired, and hype. You can go sleeping. Go to sleep, girl.
Go to sleep, girl.
I'm free. Thank you very much, girl. It was very nice having this space with you. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Thanks for doing these spaces. It was nice to make 189 to stay up.
Yeah, thank you, hype, for being here. It was a pleasure, girl.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. Thanks, Hype. Thanks, everyone. You guys are
Thanks,
awesome.
everyone. We love you.
Love you, girls.
Love you, girl.
Have a good Monday on
Good
girls.
Monday, young girls.